on a long count. Glass in the shotgun, gives it to Givers to Quarles again. He stumbles down but gets it through a few yards and looks like Alabama A&M has fumbled the football. First turnover, 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers.
And that's what you want, Frank. You want that defense to stay relentless in there. And when Quarles ran to the back of his own offensive tackle, he got a little slowed up there on his normal route and lost the ball.
Golden Tigers will take over. Alabama State turned the ball over, fumble on the play.
Hey Frank, the short story is, when you bring that heat.
Well, you know, Golden Tigers got a big momentum builder then, Ken. Here come the Tigers. Number 2, the starting quarterback, Bryson Williams, the sophomore signal caller, has it 1st and 10. The ball is on the 22-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Here's Bryson. The give is up to the Golden Tigers, and number 8 for the Golden Tigers, that's going to be Avante Patterson. Runs with authority, Ken, picks up about 6 yards on his first play of the ball game. It's going to bring up 2nd down for the Tigers.
I like that, Frank. You got to establish that dominance. Get that run game going. When you control the run game, you can control the game. Then you got to put it in the box, and then they open up the pass.
2nd down and 3. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Here goes number 8 again. No, sir. That one fooled me then. It's good for a Golden Tiger. 1st down as Bryson Williams, Ken, called his own number. 1st and 10. Move the chains for the Golden Tigers.
And Frank, I like the way that's a kid. You can watch him grow from each week. A couple of weeks, 2 weeks ago, he would have fumbled on the ball, but he only stumbled and got more yardage. You got to love it. You know, he's growing, and they're getting better.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. The ball is on the 39-yard line of the Golden Tigers. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Backs are going to be Patterson, Williams. Here's the play. Here goes Bryson. He drops back, a loose one, turns it up. Oh, my goodness, he fumbled the football, and it went right back to the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. As he was falling to the ground, the ball popped out, and the Bulldogs, just like that, have gotten the football back here.
Just like that, yeah. You know, but I love Bryson. You know, he's trying to make something happen, and when you try to make something happen, those things gonna happen. You know, you hate them for them to happen, but you can't change that spirit. You know, and they're trying to establish dominance on both sides. They're hustling. Oh, you got 11 on 11 that's doing a great job of hustling.
12:20 to go. Akil Glass. Glass has receivers. 1st and 10. The ball is on the 46-yard line of Alabama A&M. Here's Glass in the shotgun. Glass, play action. Glass has time. Rolls to his left. Rushed heavily by the Golden Tigers, and that's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver coming out of the backfield for Alabama A&M, and couldn't get the pass off in time, Ken.
He couldn't get the pass off, so that was number 6.
Odia Hartley.
Yes, and we got a flag on the play there, Frank. Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer going to be charged against the Golden Tigers. 15 yards, they're going to move it down. Bad break for the Golden Tigers, Ken. After that turnover, 15 yards certainly does not help the momentum for the Golden Tigers, who started off quite well in this contest. Here's Glass. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 29-yard line of the Golden Tigers. The give is to number 33 for Alabama A&M. On that play, it's going to be number 33, Harold Jemison. Jemison, the ball carrier for the A&M Bulldogs. Jemison is going to have the ball. It's going to be on the 26-yard line. 3rd and 2. Ball is on the 26. 11-26. Ball game is scoreless. Here's Glass. He drops back, throws in the flats. It's going to be batted down by the Golden Tigers.
Nice job by Hamilton.
Hamilton broke up that Glass pass, which is going to bring up 2nd down and 5. The ball is on the 26-yard line of the Golden Tigers. 11:08 in the first quarter. Alabama A&M turned it over first. Golden Tigers turned it over second. And the Bulldogs have the football. Third and 3. 3rd and 5. The ball is on the 26-yard line. Here's Glass calling audible in the shotgun. Twin receivers to the left and to the right. Glass is in the shotgun. So back for Alabama A&M is going to be Brian Jenkins. It's going to be play action. It's going to be flipped out to the back, out of the backfield, brought down.
Go
ahead,
baby.
Football.
Go ahead.
It was blown.
I don't know. That's not. No, that's
Coach
debatable.
Willis Slater was quite adamant on the sideline. What a play! Let's look at the play. Let's look at the replay.
And Carl is that he's a senior year, and
guys,
they got
that was a fumble all day long.
Okay, and he's a great heads-up guy, and he's been doing that, and he plays the ball.
Well, I wish we had playback there, Ken and AD. That obviously was a bad call.
Yeah, and it was good timing route by Alabama A&M, but it was a great break.
Great defensive effort by the Golden Tigers.
And heads-up play. Way to go, Carl Matthews, and he's a graduating senior in construction management.
3rd and 1. Ball is on the 10-yard line. 10:39. Akil Glass. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's Glass. Play action. Here's the read. Glass throws it to. It's going to be no good.
That ball dropped.
They called it touchdown. I tell you, they said he had it. He looked like he trapped the football, but it's going to be deemed a touchdown. Touchdown, Alabama A&M. Alabama A&M is struck for the first time with 10 minutes and 27 seconds in the first quarter. Alabama A&M drew first blood. We have a 6-0 contest here in the Gulf Coast Challenge here in Mobile, Alabama. The point after attempt is being attempted by the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M, and that's going to be Spencer Corey. Corey is
it's under further review. There you go.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, they reviewed that last one, but they didn't review that ball when it was down. They're going to review it now. While they're reviewing it, let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
A gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs.
Follow the Glad People's Stadium in Mobile, Alabama. The officials reviewed it, Ken, and they said it stands on the field. So we have a 6-0 ball game here in the first, the Gulf Coast Challenge here in Mobile, Alabama. 10:27, the touchdown was ruled good. It sustained as Alabama A&M will try the p.a.t, but 10:27 in the first quarter of the ball game. Here's a point after attempt. It's up, and it's going to be good.
Yeah,
10 minutes and 27 seconds in the first quarter. Alabama A&M 7, Tuskegee University 0. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Follow the Black College Sports Network and all of our shows on YouTube. You can find us at MyJBN Online and on all social media at MyBCSN1.
Let's get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your family.
You're looking for the latest information on Southern University.
Here in Mobile, Alabama, Lad Peoples is the venue here as Alabama A&M has scored first. We have a 7-0 contest in the Gulf Coast Challenge here in Mobile, Alabama. Golden Tigers, Ken, drew a big defensive play, turned over and created a turnover for Alabama A&M. But just like that, Golden Tigers fumbled the football and gave it right back where the actual play really started. it initiated, and the Bulldogs were able to punch it in for the score. 7-0 is your score here at Lad People's Stadium in Mobile, Alabama. Frank Lee, Mike Side, along with Ken Woodard.
Okay, yes, Frank. And number one, Antonio Kenyon Jr. He's been a good force at the secondary, that DB. He's 6 feet, 190 freshman. He's been making the plays, and that was good second effort. That was great closing. I love the way he played, but the referees is part of the game, so sometimes we got to suck some plays up that they gonna get them. But keep that effort going, they can win it.
Here's the kick in. It's going to take it around the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 27-yard line. That return guy for the Golden Tigers for Tuskegee was
number 3.
Valson.
Yes,
was
sir.
The kickoff return guy for the Golden Tigers. It'll be 1st and 10. The ball will be on the 36-yard line. Let's see, they'll spot it. Let's see where we get a spot. It looks like it's going to be spotted around the 26-yard line. Ken.
Frank, we had a good job on the air attack last week, and so I'm curious to see. I like to see Steve Hodges had a great game, and Keon Webb. He made SIC Player of the Week, and that's a beautiful thing. And so let's
here's a play of the game. Here's the ball carrier for the Golden Tigers. The give again. It looks like it was going to be given to Patterson, Ken. He was met heavily by a host of Bulldogs, and he's going to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and 10, no gain. Ball is going to remain on the 26-yard line for the Golden Tigers.
They got a great stunt. That was a good stunt, predicting the run. They got 8 in the box. And they putting everybody up in the box, and that's how you stop that run.
Here's Bryson Williams in the shotgun. Williams, the southpaw, finds a man open. He's going to get inside of the 32-yard line. He'll pick up about 8 yards on that play, Ken. They'll mark it inside of the 32.
Yes, it is. That was a nice route. Great coverage. I mean, they was right on there, but that was a pencil throw. I love to see. And what I'm seeing is precise throwing by these quarterbacks, because they're not having enough room where the guy is wide open, and they just put it in the right spot for the guy to catch it.
Golden Tigers have a double tight set. Here goes Bryson. He fires it out, and it looks like it's going to be a face mask, but they didn't see it. I did. It's going to be good for a Golden Tiger 1st down.
Exactly.
Move the chains with 9:03. Golden Tigers pick up a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10. The ball will be placed and marked on the 40-yard line of Tuskegee University, Ken.
I like that with Steve Hodges, the veteran wide receiver. He got just enough to get that 1st down. The corner playing off of him. It's 3rd and 4, and he playing off me 6 yards. I'm going to get enough for the 1st down, and we make a next play and move the chains. Good job on moving the chains, Steve Hodges, and a nice throw by the quarterback.
Bryson Williams in the shotgun makes some adjustment. Bryson rolls out of the pocket, calls his own number. He slides down around the 42-yard line. Didn't see his receiver open, and he opted to turn the ball up, which was a smart thing to do.
Yeah, it was a good pickup by Avante Smith, number 8, Avante Patterson, picking up that strong safety blitz. He took a lick on that one, but I got to give Patterson a great job. Heads up, attaboy for Avante Patterson for stopping that strong safety blitz.
2nd and 8, the ball is on the 42-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Here's Bryson, play action. It's going to be tipped by the A&M Bulldogs, intended receiver for the Golden Tigers.
Pritchard, number 17.
It's number 17, and you mentioned it again.
Jamal Pritchard, great.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers, 7:53. 1st quarter action in the Gulf Coast Challenge from Lad People's Stadium in Mobile, Alabama. We're on the bay, Ken Woodard. 3rd and 3. Ball is on the 8. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here's the play. Backs in motion. Here's Bryson. Drops back, wants to throw. It's going to be in and out of the hands of number 5, Ken.
You got to be right there.
Pass, Ken. Stephen Hodges was the intended receiver. He had double coverage there, Ken.
He had double coverage. But, Frank, we're going to see that again, because that was just a timing. He was open. That play is doable. We can make that play. You can make that play again. come fourth quarter, we're going to need a couple of plays like that from Steve Hodges, that combination from him and Williams as a quarterback. Great job.
Golden Tigers are in punt formation, 4th and 8. He'll punt it from his own 26-yard line. Here's the snap. As it gets it off, it's going to have a long hang time. And there's your man down there, Ken. First one down the field is your long snapper. And he dared the Alabama A&M punt return guy.
Johnny to the win pass. Johnny, way to go. You know, you got to love his heart, his mentality. 5'11", 220. From Oxnard, California. He done came a long way. He's been skeekified now. He's good to go out there. I like the way he get down. How about that, Drew? What'd you say? Skeekified. That's a new word in the dictionary. Wikipedia.
Hey, go ahead and send it to Webster or Merriam, some Merriam's dictionary.
7:36, ladies and gentlemen, first quarter action. Here's Glass, has receivers, twin to the right, one to the left, tight end is in motion. Here's Akil Glass, he'll have it 1st and 10 from the 20. Here's a give, and he gets it. He's hit inside of the 22-yard line. Great defensive effort by the Golden Tigers. That's going to bring up 2nd down and give him about a yard on that play, kid.
Yeah, that's yard. We'll take that, you know. And I like 99, big 99. He's coming home. He's from Pritchard, Alabama, Frank.
7-13.
Holding down the front line.
2nd down, let's see here. Glass pitches it out again, and Golden Tigers read, well, they'll get it inside of the 24-yard line. And great defensive effort, Ken, by the Golden Tigers. Coach Powell's defense is coming to play today.
Yeah, that was number 15. That was one of the W2s. That Woody and Wesley, they've been doing a great job at linebackers. The two brothers there. What do you think, Drew?
Well, the Tuskegee defense has not been the question for the year for this Golden Tigers. They've played excellent defense. It's can they get some offensive production to go with that defense?
Here's Glass, 3rd down and 8. Glass looks to the sideline, makes some adjustments. Akil Glass has had an outstanding career at Alabama A&M for Coach Cornell Maynard. And it looks like there was a flag on the play. Looks like that's going to be delay a game. Timeout. Timeout, Alabama A&M. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Thank you guys for
Field, Alabama, Ladd Peoples Stadium is the venue. 3rd and 7. Here's Glass. Glass in the shotgun give, and it's Glass drops back, wants to throw. It's going to be almost intercepted.
Oh.
There's a flag on the field, and it looks like
pass interference.
it's going to look like it's going to be pass interference, but it looks like it's going to be against the offense. We'll wait and see.
I definitely see some pushing back and forth on that, Frankie, you know, and sometimes the jousting, as we call it.
It's going to be against the offense, Ken. Holding, rather. Holding is going to be a call against Alabama A&M. Big break for the Golden Tigers.
You know, that's a call you don't see too often. Offensive holding by the wide receiver. That's one of the spots you really don't see that call too often.
Yes. Go ahead.
3rd and 7. Here's the play. Glass in the shotgun. Golden Tigers making adjustments right across the middle. Bulldogs found a man open, and he is going to be brought down by a host of Golden Tigers. number 85. That's going to be Reba.
Yep.
Ibrahim is the
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim.
Yes.
Oh, Roy Stewart, he's one of our veterans back there. He's a good guy on the pick and coverage, but he was deciding to go for the pick and got caught off guard and got ran over. But he's a good guy. He came a long way. He's a senior, number 2.
Ibrahim Glass throws it out again, Ken. He finds a man open, and he prances down the sideline. Alabama A&M wastes no time, Ken, in getting that football off. And Glass gets it down. The ball is going to be marked on the Tuskegee 35-yard line. Remember, this drive started around the 25-yard line. 5:37. 7-0 is your score, 1st and 10, Alabama A&M in Golden Tiger territory. Here's Glass, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, play action. Glass finds a man open around the 30. He's going to be pushed out of bounds around the 22-yard line again.
Well, Frank, what you've noticed 2 of these last 3 plays, you've seen some of the differences between a Division I player and a Division II player with the strength that they've been able to utilize on these 2 of these last 3 plays here.
3rd and 1, Alabama A&M calls timeout, and we'll take a break on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Can I get the now bar, please? $1. Have a good one. Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
It didn't. What happened was a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCU for these black colleges.
Absolutely.
And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. Okay. That was the real reason why I got into it, was when I saw what happened with the Black College Sports Network, which I.
This is right. For the Bulldogs, here's Glass. Glass on the read gives it. There's a spin move by the ball carrier, number 3 for Alabama A&M, Gary Quarles. Runs pretty low to the ground, Ken, and Quarles.
He got some great agility as well, Frank. I like his agility on there, and he's trying to move around. But the Golden Tigers defense was swarming, so it really didn't have much room. But he was shaking. He did a lot of shaking and baking, but the yardage wasn't there for him.
2nd and 7 for Alabama A&M. Here's Glass. Somebody move. That's going to be false start, 5 yards.
Yeah, Ibrahim thought it was on 1.
That one, yeah.
And Glass went on 2.
That happened. That was a miscalculation of cadence there. And they got off 5 yards, stepped off against the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. First quarter action. Frank Lee along with A.D. Drew and Ken Woodard from Ladd Peoples Stadium here in Mobile, Alabama. Here's a play, and it's going to be stopped immediately. That was really a draw, and it kind of fooled the defense then, Ken.
I don't know. Number 9, Hamilton, you the DN, hit that joker anyway. Hit him anyway, because he didn't have to stop that guy to get
momentum.
Okay, you going to fake the ball to him? Okay, you got to pay for it. And he just laid him out. Good job by Hamilton. But just try to put some helmets on number 3, because he's definitely a factor that they're going to have to stop to win this game.
Play action. Here's the play. 3:58. Glass in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Glass on a long count. Barks the signals. 3rd and 7. Ball is on the 17-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Here's Glass. He steps up, wants to play. It's going to be off the fingertips of the intended receiver.
Number 9, Hamilton. Hey, Frank, that was number 9, Hamilton. He played the other side of outside linebacker. And now, next time he's in pass coverage. I love it. Mixing it up, mixing the defense up so you don't know which guy is where. And that was a great play by him. He put the nice wood. I appreciate him putting that wood on him, putting it on that number 3.
4th and 7, Alabama A&M is going to send their place kicker in. He's going to attempt a field goal. That's going to be number 19, Spencer Corey.
He might not get this one off. 2 seconds on the clock.
Absolutely. He may not get it off.
He didn't get it off.
He didn't get it off. Delay of game is going to be assessed against the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M. Going to add 5 yards, and if he has a range, that really won't make a difference, AD and Ken.
Well, I saw him making 45-yarders in practice as he was warming up before the game. So this should be comfortable with this being, let's see, ball spot on the 29, 39 yards. So he should be good from right here.
39-yard attempt by Spencer for Alabama A&M. 3:38, first quarter action. Bulldogs lead it by 7. Here's the p.a.t. Here's the snap. It's up, and it's going to be good.
Oh.
10-0 is your score with 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Alabama A&M, a touchdown and a field goal. Golden Tigers unsuccessful. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
A.D. Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
You're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics. There's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
Let's get back to getting ticked.
We're back live from Ladd Peoples Stadium in the port city of Mobile, Alabama. It's the Gulf Coast Challenge between the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee University and the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. So far been the Bulldogs, AD and Ken. We have a 10-0 contest with 3 minutes and 30 seconds in the first quarter of this ball game.
Yes, it is. And it's well-deserved points. They had to work for it. It wasn't a gimme. I like the sequence and the ability of the Golden Tigers doing a great job on trying to make them work hard. They got to pay for it. They paid for those 10 points.
Here's the kick. Spencer Casey kicks it off. Fair catch is going to be called on the 18-yard line by the Golden Tigers. Number 88, that's going to be O'Neal on the hands team, called fair catch. It's going to be 1st and 10. The ball is going to be on the 19-yard line for the Golden Tigers. Tuskegee, for those of you who've just joined us, started out, Alabama A&M turned the ball over. Golden Tigers got it, and a few plays later, the Golden Tigers turned it over again, and the Bulldogs went in for a touchdown and kicked a field goal. We're at a 10-0 game here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds in the first quarter. Here's Bryson Williams. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's got 2 backs in the backfield. Here's Bryson on a long count. Bryson gives it to Patterson. Patterson gets the give. He gets it inside, and he may get it back to the line of scrimmage, Ken and AD.
Yeah, that was a good muscle play. That was just a straight dive, seeing where we're at with Alabama O-line, D-line been doing a great job. But I like Nate Harris, number 62. He's been the focal point of the O-line. You got Big West out there, number 73. You got some guys that's coming out there that's gelling together. You got to have that front five together. And I like what they're doing out there.
That play good for a yard. 2nd and 9. 2 receivers. Split to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the play. Here's Patterson. Patterson bulldozes his way down. He gets it inside of the 35-yard line. He'll pick up a few yards on that play, Ken, but he's met heavily by a host of Bulldogs. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. He got a yard, Ken. Got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Ain't nothing but the trenches, baby. Ain't nothing but the trenches there. So that's what they call it back in Blood Alley. Blood Alley, you know, that's football. It's a contact sport.
Take that back. He got 6 yards on that play.
Great job.
Actually, he got 3. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, ball on the 37-yard line. Patterson in motion. Here's Williams in the shotgun. Bryson, the sophomore, drops back. has a man open, has O'Neal, and it's going to be good enough for a first down, and O'Neal is going to be pushed out of bounds around the 44-yard line. Move the chains. First down, Golden Tigers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Move those chains, right? And that's great execution. We see some great execution out there. That was a nice drag pass underneath. Great throw, nice little toss, so he kept him on stride. When he caught the ball, he could stay in full stride with it.
The Trevian O'Neal was the receiver for the Golden Tigers. He's out of, here's a play. 2nd and 1. First down and 10, rather. It's going to be batted down. Williams' pass is going to be batted down, and we've seen the defensive unit for Alabama A&M defending the pass well. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. The ball is going to be on the 44-yard line, and Bryson Williams is trying to get some offensive drilling going for the Golden Tigers, kid.
Okay, yeah, exactly. But I like that timing route, and that was that quick slant on the inside. And it's a nice little drill pattern. It's a timing pattern, and sometimes it hits real good, but I like the way they're going for it.
Split 2 to the left. Bryson calls his own number. He gets it inside of the 46-yard line, and he'll pick up about 2 yards on that play. 1:20 to go in the first quarter. It's been all but Alabama A&M in the first quarter, 10-0 contest. Frank Lee, along with A.D. Drew and Ken Woodard, we're at Ladd Peoples Stadium in Mobile, Alabama. It's the Gulf Coast Challenge where the Golden Tigers trail 10-7. With 1:01 to go, here's the play. Bryson Williams has receivers 2 to the right and 2 to the left. Back is going to be Patterson in the shotgun. Here's the southpaw. Williams drops back on a fade. It's overthrown. Intended receiver for the Golden Tigers was number 3. That's going to be Valson, rather. Valson was the intended receiver, and that's going to bring back in a punting situation as Huskeg will be in to punt it off for the Golden Tigers.
I like that. You got to go deep. You got to open it. You got to open it up. And once they get that timing down, it's going to be a beautiful thing. They catching that, but that keeps them from having 8 in the box.
He's been busy all day. Here's a punt. Got a lot of hang time, Ken. It's going to be taken inside of. It's going to take a Golden Tiger bounce, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Let's see where they're spotted. Looks like they're spotted on the. We're waiting on the spot. Looks like it'll be on the 20, Ken.
Yes, good job. You know, the starting linebacker coming out there and getting down the field. That was old Wesley right there. That was number 14, Wesley and Woody. The W2s you would say out there. Wesley and Woody. The number 14 was the linebacker on that play.
Here's Akil Glass, 1st and 10. The ball is on the 20. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Here's Glass. Has time, drops up, has a play, finds a man open. He spins, gets inside of the 31-yard line. And Alabama A&M, just like that kid, will pick up a first down.
Yep. Good lick by Ronald Smith, but you got to keep your head up.
Glass again throws out in the flats, has a man open, and he's going to be pushed out around the 37-yard line. And quickly, in that no-huddle situation, the Bulldogs are moving the football. 10-0 is your score. 16 clicks left in the first quarter. Frank Lee, along with Ken Woodard in Mobile, Alabama. Here's Akil Glass. 2nd down and 2. Glass drops back, has time, wants to throw, has a man open, and he's going to be stopped around the 46-yard line. It'll be good for another Alabama A&M 1st and 10.
Good job by corner Kenyon, number 1. Antonio Kenyon, he's doing a great job on that corner. They've been trying him, and he held his open field tackle. Great job open field tackle, knocking his helmet off.
Larry was the receiver for the Bulldogs. At the end of the first quarter, Alabama A&M 10, Tuskegee University 0. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Whether it's advice on managing your anxiety or tools to help you stay grounded, Coping-19 provides a range of resources and self-care tips to help you cope with this pandemic. We can help. Find the resources that work best for you at coping-19.org.
It's the show.
Back to live action. Here's Glass on a play. He finds a man open inside of the 42-yard line. And that's going to be good for an Alabama A&M touchdown. First down, rather. No touchdown, first down.
Going to the no huddle, Frank. They figure they're trying to do what West Alabama did, keep you off balance there.
D. Anderson was the receiver, the ball carrier now for Alabama A&M. Well, the Bulldogs have gone to that no-huddle offense, Ken, trying to get the Golden Tiger defense off balance. Here's Glass in the no-huddle. The tight end is in motion. 2nd and 10. Ball is on the 36-yard line of the Golden Tigers. And Glass is going to be sacked, and he's going to lose his helmet. On that sack for the Golden Tigers was number 90, Ken. That's going to be Edward Verdi.
Well, we get to see the backup quarterback for at least one play now.
Yeah, he's going to have to leave the ball game. Glass lost his helmet, and number 16 for Alabama A&M will come in the ball game to back him up. That's going to be Xavier Langford. Langford in for Glass, at least for a play. 2nd and 3. Ball is on the 45-yard line of the Golden Tigers. And he's going to look over to the sideline and get a play. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. Ball is on the 46. Here's a play. Finds a man open. He's wide open. And somebody failed, Ken, and missed an assignment. And another Golden Tiger lost his helmet.
No, Ken. Frank, I want to correct you. That was a good block right there by number 2 from Alabama A&M.
That was a nice cut block. On that.
Brian Jenkins.
Brian Jenkins, okay.
Yeah, it looks like he failed, but no, he got cut.
Yeah, that was a cut block.
Okay. He got chopped, you know.
He got chopped, okay.
He got chopped. But I like the way he was coming up. He was coming up, but you got to come up. You got to come up under control.
Glass back in the ball game. Here's a play. Glass has receivers to the left and right. Keel Glass drops back, has a man open. It's going to be caught. Inside, he's going to be catch it right on the 20-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What happened? He looks like
we got a little love going on out there.
They were not sure if he's down, but the Golden Tigers, I guess they made sure, right?
There you go. And number 2, Roy Stewart, he kind of still upset, you know, because he became a hitter. He's a hitter now.
1st and 10 from the 30. Glass, quick out. Number 2, the receiver for Alabama A&M, Brian Jenkins. That name sounds familiar. He's the son of Coach Brian Jenkins, who we saw last
I got to go, Frank. I got to go to the number 9 in the trenches over there. He's smashing the offensive tackle. He owning him. He claiming him.
2nd down and 10. Ball is on the 30-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Here's Glass. Glass on a keeper. Calls
this may be a targeting call. Oh, there's some extra going on out here now.
There's a bunch of
look like some old high school rivalry stuff.
So good, that's good. Well, you know that's 14. Drew, you take that. That's number 14. That's our boy W2.
That's Appleton.
Yeah, exactly. Which was put out in the game first game of the season against Fort Valley.
Well, we got a flag on the field. We got flags. The officials going to
Wesley.
I think we're going to have a possible targeting and then some extracurricular
activity by
They're going to offset it.
They may be offsetting. We'll see. Targeting call. You called it against Appleton.
If correct me if I'm wrong, this would be number 2 for number
14.
For number 14 on the season. Wesley Appleton, because he got ejected in the Fort Valley game.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So this will be the second set of the series. Yeah. Okay. If we get another one, he'll be thrown out of the game. Correct.
Let's time out. Let's take a break on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
And why I went after Comcast and Charter. It didn't have anything to do with my cable networks. It didn't. What happened was a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs, and Comcast did not accept it, and that would have made a lot of money for these black colleges. Absolutely. And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. And when they didn't do that, that's when I came off the bench and said, okay, I'm gonna light you up like a Christmas tree. Okay? That was the real reason why I got into it, was when I saw what happened with the Black College Sports Network, which I don't know. I just knew that these black, I knew that these black colleges were gonna benefit, and these black kids were going to get the education that they deserved and not have to pay.
We're back live here at Ladd Peoples Stadium in the Gulf Coast Challenge in Mobile, Alabama, and there was some discussion about a targeting call against number 14 for the Golden Tigers, Ken and AD. The officials were deliberating as the timeout is being called right now. We'll wait and see if number 14, Appleton, will remain in the contest.
And we're still not 100% clear. They're walking off the penalty against the Golden Tigers.
Right.
And
okay, let's see. I think he's about to tell us. Let's see what's going to happen here.
I think they're going to walk it back, because it'll be half the distance against the defense,
right,
but it's 15 yards against the offense.
Correct.
And they may have downgraded the penalty from a targeting to just a personal foul. I think that's what the call is.
They deliberated against it, and number 14 is still on the field. So I think your assumption will be correct, AD. It will be reduced to a personal foul and not a targeting call, which would sustain his interest in the game. He won't have to leave. The way I see it now, it could be different. Anyway, with 13 minutes in the second quarter, Alabama A&M has a 10-0 lead against the Golden Tigers. We're at the Gulf Coast Challenge, Ladd Peoples Stadium in Mobile, Alabama.
All right, he's walking towards the sideline. I've got my field glasses on.
Yeah, he's walking toward the sideline.
I'm trying to see if he's just over there in the sub area, or is he going to take his helmet off?
We'll see in just a minute. Here's the
This
play.
is the nickel defense. Well, baby, we love you. We love you. I love it when the play come together. That's what I'm talking about.
Broken up. Didn't get anywhere, Ken. Golden Tigers read well defensively. Maybe a yard on that play, Ken.
That was Ronald Smith, the DB, and the great job by Carl Matthews. They're hitters, man. They're hitters out there in the secondary. Straight up hitters.
Play. Glass gives it up to Gut, and he parts his way to the 25-yard line. That's going to be number 80 for Alabama A&M, and he had no trouble finding some room there, Ken.
Exactly.
That's going to be Cameron Young for Alabama A&M. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 15-yard line. Here's Glass in the shotgun. Trips to the left. 2 receivers to the right. Glass fires it out. He heard footsteps and couldn't hold on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Intended receiver for Alabama A&M was a little guy, Brian Jenkins. Couldn't hold on to it, kid.
Exactly. You know, Frank, you run that drag route underneath there too many times. You put that wood on him, he gonna get them short on, get them gator on.
And Appleton has come back into the game.
That confirms that was a personal foul. He didn't get ejected, so that's good news.
Good job,
Yeah, he just can't pick up a second one in this game, or he will be on the sideline for the remainder of the game.
13 minutes and 47 seconds, 2nd and 10. Ball is on the 15. Here's Akil Glass. Glass on a long count in the shotgun. Here's Glass. Play action. Fires it out. It's going to be stopped immediately. Incomplete. On the stop.
You gotta
Nowhere to go.
football, baby.
Carl Matthews say, not here, Junior.
The graduating senior from in building construction management. Good job. Graduating senior. Great job, Carl.
11:41 to go in the second quarter, 3rd and 10. Ball is on the 15-yard line. The Bulldogs 10, the Golden Tigers 0. Here's Glass with the football. Has 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Glass on a long count. Somebody
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was a...
I think they blew it dead.
It looks like it was a tiger, Golden Tiger. It looks like...
Number 9, Hamilton. Hamilton might be there. Him and 76 been going at it. They've been having a good time.
Somebody jumped outside.
Yeah, but I like that 76 is recognizing Hamilton. He putting Hamilton for doing his job to him. 99.
Here we go.
Number 9, Hamilton.
5 yards. He stepped off against the Golden Tigers. Here's Glass. That's going to bring up the ball is going to be marked on the 10-yard line. 3rd and 5 to go for Akil Glass and company. Here's Glass standing in the shotgun, trips left. Glass looks over to the sideline, gets the signal. Golden Tigers defensively making some adjustments. Here's Glass on a long count. Glass drops back,
first down,
finds the man open, and it's gonna be caught inside of the 5, and it's gonna be good for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M.
Fletcher Jordan was the defensive back on that coverage there, freshman from in the nickel defense. They was doing the nickel defense, and now seems like they're coming and bringing in their front line, Drew.
Yeah, it looks like the extra D-backs are coming out, and some extra linebackers are coming in. Someone's coming on the field late. Can't quite see that number, but he's in place.
1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
Oh, that was too easy. That was too easy.
That was too easy.
You got to be in press coverage right here in that close.
I think Kenyon had inside help, and so he was forced inside because he was playing for the fade route.
He thought he had inside.
He thought he had inside help, so he forced him inside, and that was an easy shot. It was a straight timing pattern.
Touchdown Bulldogs. 16-0 ball game as Alabama A&M punches in from the 5 for another touchdown. Here's Casey in for the p.a.t. for Alabama A&M. 16-0 is your score here in Mobile, Alabama. Here's Casey's point after attempt. It's up and easily. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 17-0 ball game as Alabama A&M is out front, 17-0 against the Golden Tigers. Women's Pulse on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
It's the show where we take you inside the game before the game begins. It's the pregame. With your host, Charles Bishop and Neely. So get ready, because we pregame harder than the other show's party. It's the pregame.
Let's get back to getting ticks instead of watching flicks. Before we can safely get out there, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your crew.
Mobile, Alabama at the Gulf Coast Challenge from Lad People's Stadium. Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, and A.D. Drew with the Alabama A&M Bulldogs have a 17-0 lead against the Golden Tigers. 11:01 in the second quarter. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to the Golden Tigers. Valson is back deep for the Golden Tigers. And he's back there with number 8, Patterson. Correct myself. That's going to be Carl. That's going to be Valson. And we'll get that number. It's not going to be Patterson. Here's the play. He boots it to the left. It's going to
Oh, yeah, I love it. Yep.
Go out of bounds around the 26-yard line.
They'll get it on the 35 because of the penalty.
Because of the penalty. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Bryson Williams and company. They'll get a spot on the 35-yard line, and the Golden Tigers will have another opportunity to make something happen offensively in this contest. Kent Woodard and A.D. Drew.
And we're just a play away. I like the play calling. I love the execution. I like Alabama A&M is executing very well. We're not having a lot of blown assignments out there. I like Hodges going deep. I like Pritchard going deep, number 17. And don't forget Keon, that was player of the week last week. You know, you got some guys that can fly and go up in there and get it. I look forward to seeing them making some plays, and the O-line has been doing a great job, giving them some protection.
Here's a play, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bryson Williams, the southpaw, signal caller. Bryson drops back, wants to throw, turned it up, did the best thing, Ken. He had pressure coming from the backside. He managed to pick up about 3 yards on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and around 7.
Frank, that's what it is. I look left, I look right, tuck and go. Either throw or go. 1, 2 is the count. That's all Coach Bully there on that. He said, hey, if you don't see nothing, take it, tuck it and run, or throw it away. Let's get ready for the next play. That was a good job. He's learning. I see his growing process. I like to see his growing process.
2nd down and 8. Ball is on the 36-yard line. Twins to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Bryson Williams has it 2nd down and 8 from the 36. Bryson has time, holds on to the football, and moves it down pretty close. Looks like it's going to be pretty close to a 1st down, kid.
Yeah, another thing, Frank, you're seeing the O-linemen downfield. Number 55 came downfield to help the quarterback up. You know, that's that camaraderie. That's that togetherness, working together. You know, gelling, looking out for your other teammate.
It's going to be 3rd and 2. Ball is going to be on the 43-yard line. 43-yard line is where the ball is. 9:42, 17-0 is your score. 3rd and 2. Ball on the Golden Tigers. 43, kid. Everybody stacked in, double tight end set, and they're going to go over and talk it over with the offensive coordinator, Willie Slater, and we're going to pause for a commercial message on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
You know, the real reason why I went after Comcast and Charter, it didn't have anything to do with my cable networks. It didn't. What happened was, a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs. And Comcast did not accept it. And that would have made a lot of money for these black colleges. Absolutely. And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. And when they didn't do that, that's when I came off the bench and said, okay, I'm going to light you up like a Christmas tree. Okay? That was the real reason why I got into it, was when I saw what happened with the Black College Sports Network, which I don't know. I just knew that these black, I knew that these black colleges were going to benefit, and these black kids were going to get the education that they deserved and not have to pay.
From Ladd Peoples Stadium in Mobile, Alabama, here's Bryson Williams. Patterson bulldozes it in, takes the give, and he'll pick up a 1st down for the Golden Tigers. Move the chains.
Move the chains, right?
Tuskegee. Great offensive effort. Give the offensive line credit. Ken Patterson was able to bulldoze his way in. It's going to be 1st and 10. The ball is going to be on the 46-yard line of the Golden Tigers. 9:09, 17-0 is your score. Here's Bryson Williams gives it again to Patterson, and the give goes to Patterson, and Patterson picks up 4 or 5 more, Ken, and the Golden Tigers on that run are looking pretty good.
Looking good. The first guy don't bring him down. I love it. You know, you got a running back. You hate it as a linebacker, but you want a running back that can get him on the 1st down. Take it, Drew.
You know, Tuskegee did run the ball 50 times last week against Everett Waters, so I like that Coach Slater has made a commitment to the run, and if we're gonna beat this Alabama A&M team, we're gonna have to shorten the game by running the football.
Here's the play, 2nd down and 4. Ball is on the 48-yard line. Bryson Williams, play action. Bryson flips it out of bounds.
There we go. Good
he
job,
had a
Bryson.
lot of pressure, but he got the ball off, didn't have to eat it for his lunch, kid, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Golden Tigers. Go right ahead.
Speaking of lunch, it was some good tailgating going on out there in that parking lot as we pulled up there today, fellas.
I tell you, looks like it was a big crowd. We saw a lot of people out there tailgating. Alabama A&M and the Golden Tiger football fans are here live here in Lad People Stadium. After a year hiatus, both teams are back here in Mobile, and the tailgating and all of the activities with the Gulf Coast Challenge are being celebrated here in Mobile. 3rd down and 4. Bryson has a man open, and he'll cross the 30, the 20, get inside, and he will get down to the 1-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Golden Tigers.
Yeah, I love it. That's Pritchard coming across it. Great. I love it when they get a hold of the ball and they do something with it. They do something with it, lose some tacklers, and keep going down fast, getting that real estate.
The longest offensive play for the Golden Tigers this year. Great execution. 1st and goal for Tuskegee.
And they're running tempo.
Golden Tigers, that tempo is up. Here's the play. He's up, and
nope,
he didn't get in.
Arms are still
down.
Come on,
we got Goodlow. Come on, make that block, Goodlow.
We're going to need that big Goodlow is going to have to go low, kid.
You in the end zone without your running back.
Looks like they can run tempo again. They're going no huddle. They're not going tempo.
The Bulldogs are going to be looking for the run, and Bryson Williams will call the signals.
This is a good spot for a naked boot.
It is. It's going to be.
Is it going to review?
They're going to review
and see if he got in.
It looked like he might have broken the plane. Don't know it, but let's look at it and see. We'll look at the review here and see. The play is going to be reviewed by the officials. We'll keep it right here with. Okay. It's on the Jumbotron here in the stadium, and we're looking at it. They're running it back, and looks like he broke the plane. I'm not going to say he did. We're going to let the officials make that decision. They're looking at it as we saw it on the Jumbotron, but it looked like it was real close. But the indications are that it's going to stand. That's going to stand. We'll respect the officiating here.
This time.
He said this time, Drew.
This time.
Yeah. Well,
2nd down and goal for the Golden Tigers. Ball is on the 1-yard line. 7:05. 2nd quarter action. Golden Tigers have that guy in, Goodlow, the big fullback. Bryson Williams under center. Here's a play. I think it was a false start there.
I think we got a false start.
I think we got a false start. A little bit aggression, little bit over anxious. I think the fullback moved, and the play was to push Williams in, and that Goodlow was going to go. Yeah.
35, Goodlow.
Yeah, he moved a little too soon then, overreacted then, and 5 yards stepped off against the Tigers. 6:48, 2nd quarter action. Golden Tigers knocking gingerly at the door. Great offensive play, the longest play we've seen from the Tigers all year. 6:48, 2nd quarter action. Tuskegee has it, 2nd down and 5. Ball is on the 5-yard line. Bryson Williams has everybody in, one receiver split to the left. Here's a play. Patterson goes in. He'll score. Touchdown. Golden Tigers. Tuskegee's on the scoreboard for the first time. 6:41. We have a 17-6 ball game.
17. Hey, there you go. And I like Patterson. Patterson running north and south. You get in his way, he defeats the first tackle every time. The first guy doesn't bring him down.
And this is kind of typical of what we've seen from Alabama A&M over the last 3 years. They jump out early on teams, they jump out big, and let teams back into the games like they play up or down to their competition. You know, three of their 4 wins on the field last year were by 1 touchdown or less. You got a flag on the play.
Got a flag on the play.
Somebody didn't know the snap count.
Huskick was the place kicker for the p.a.t. 17-6 is your score. Golden Tigers punched it in with no problem at all as Patterson took it in for the Golden Tigers. It's going to be against the defense. Did you say that?
Yeah, this is against. No, I didn't call it, but I heard him say it. So the question is, do we still go for the p.a.t.
or do you go for 2?
Do you go for 2? But going for 2 right here does you no good.
It's a gamble.
Yeah. Just
go ahead and take the
1.
1. Your field goal kicker can kick it in. 6:41 in the second quarter. 17-6 is your score. We can make it 7 if the p.a.t. is good. Here's the p.a.t. It's up, and it's going to be good. 17-7 is your score with 6 minutes and 41 seconds in the second quarter. Golden Tigers on the scoreboard. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Street was hurting, but I didn't bandage the rope. Now I got too sick with it. Now we done found us.
Here comes Monmouth. Now they come in at North Carolina A&T for homecoming.
Advice to Monmouth for homecoming at A&T. Leave the band at home. You can just get the whole 20 minutes to A&T.
With my powers and knocking the pitches down. Trying to teach you business first and put your pitches down. Major.
This is Carlos Brown, letting you know that we're on the move. You can now catch the Carlos Brown Show beginning this July on the Black College Sports Network each and every Saturday from 11 to 1 Eastern Time. That's 10 to 12 Central Time. Same time, new place. On Facebook at the Carlos Brown Show and Black College Sports Network. Online at www.mybcsn.net and on the BCSN app available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
In Mobile, Alabama, where Tuskegee has found a way to get on the scoreboard. We have a 17-7 ball game with 6:41 in the second quarter. Hussick will kick it off for the Golden Tigers, and AD and Ken. Golden Tigers got a little momentum going. They got to keep it going, and the defense has an opportunity to be heroes before halftime. Here we go. 6:41, 17-7 is your score. Here's the kick. Hussick gets a foot into it. It's going to be taken. It's going to go in the end zone. Great kickoff. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Alabama A&M Bulldogs, and we got a flag here on the field. It's going to be waved off. But no, it is going to be a flag here. What's happening here? We're going to see what they're going to do here.
Let's see what they call. I like that kick. That was a good kick at getting
outstanding kick it was. All right, he's going to turn his microphone on and tell us, Ken.
And generally, sometimes it's like that. It could have been some holding by Alabama A&M. And it might be marked off on
we'll wait and see. They're going to give it to us. Let's see.
They're going to give it to them on the 20. But it might mark a penalty from the 20.
All right, here we go. He's going to tell us now.
Whoa.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the kicking team, number 84 for the Golden Tigers. That's not good for the Golden Tigers. It puts
they get the ball, should about the 40.
Yeah,
should be about the 40.
Yeah, they're going to mark it. Let's see where they're going to place it. They're going to give them a spot. They have not spotted.
It should be the 35 because it's a 15-yarder from the 20, so they spotted because it was touchback.
Well, we'll wait and see.
Touchback, you put it on the 20, then 20 plus 15. I'm trying to do math too much.
we got your back, Ken.
I'm just going to wait and see where they're going to spot it.
That sounds like a winner.
6:41, Ken Woodard, A.D. Drew, and Frank Lee from Live People's Stadium.
Play is under review.
The play is under review now. We're going to have a review on the play and a lot of deliberation going on down on the field. 6:41 in the ball game in the first half. Alabama A&M 17, Tuskegee 7. Golden Tigers found a way late in the second quarter. The play is under review. And somebody knew something because they're going to mark it on the 40.
Yeah. 25 on the touchback.
15 on the personal foul.
On the 25.
Yeah.
First
I
and
guess
10.
I dated myself.
You went back old school.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball is marked on the 40-yard line. Receivers split to the left and the right. Here's Glass in the shotgun on a long count. To give is up to Gut. And that guy we've seen all day picks up about 3 yards for Alabama A&M. That's number 3. Quarles on the ball, on the carry for Alabama A&M. Quarles picks up, we'll see where they'll mark it, where they'll give us a spot here. Picks up about 5 yards on that play. It's going to be second down and 4. Give him 6. Ball is on the 46 in Glass. Receivers 2 to the left, 1 to the right. A man in the slot. Here's Glass. Play action. Glass drops back, pumps it, and Glass throws it out of bounds. And received pressure from the Golden Tigers.
That's a native of Pritchard, Alabama. Begora High School.
Who is that?
Frederick Austin.
Okay, Austin on the
Show
force.
it out at home. Show out at home, Austin. It's good to come home, Fred. Number 99, Frederick Austin.
Great defensive play by the Golden Tigers. Glass.
Great job from Pritchard, Alabama.
Glass had footsteps.
Okay.
That's the home of another good Golden Tiger. We saw him coaching last Thursday, Aaron James out of Mattie P. Blunt High School. 5:59, 17-7 is your score. 3rd and 4 for Glass. Glass has pressure, drops back, throws to a man. Intended receiver was Hillary for the Bulldogs.
And that's one of the few passes that you'll see Glass throw at somebody's feet. You know that
he had pressure, A.D. Drew.
Yeah.
Hey.
But that's a Quill Glass. We're talking about.
Yeah, number 34 is coming in to punt it off for Alabama A&M. That's going to be Tony Lindray.
Another key to this game to watch out for third down efficiency from Alabama A&M. You know, they've been 6 of 14 and 6 of 15 in their games thus far this season, which has allowed the other team to stay around. So maybe they'll continue those bad ways. Oh, they hit him. That's going to be down. They hit the Alabama A&M defender as he was running. Hit him in the back, actually.
Exactly. And that's the guy. Got to keep your heads up, even on special teams.
Yeah, we're using. Yeah. 5:43 in the second quarter here at Ladd Peoples Stadium in Mobile, Alabama. 17-7 is your score. And the Golden Tigers will have it 1st and 10. We're going to have a penalty. It looks like it's going to be walked off. We'll see. It looks like it's going to be walked off against the A&M Bulldogs.
Legal participation. Apparently, they had 2 people on the punt team with the same number.
Oh, that happened. You know, that happened the day as I was coming down here. I was listening to Mississippi State and LSU.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Right. That also happened in Alcorn game a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Also, Coach Fred McNair mentioned it. They had 2 people, I guess, because of injury or some switch in the lineup. The offensive guy and the defensive guy wound up on the punt receiving team. So you got to make those adjustments with those numbers.
Well, that puts the ball in perfect field position for the Golden Tigers. They'll have it 1st and 10. The ball will be on the 49-yard line. So that worked out to the advantage of Tuskegee.
They just gave the ball back to A&M.
Oh, my goodness. They gave it back to A&M. Excuse me.
There we go. Good job. I like that up front there.
What happened? I mean,
I guess the participation was enough to give them a first down.
Oh, okay, I got you.
There you go. Yes,
we didn't hear the entire call, but I've been around this game enough to know that some way they got a first down out of the play.
Both the punting team had both players that had the same number, and it obviously gave them enough yards for a first down. Here we go. Glass finds a man open. Ibrahim plows his way down, and he gets it inside of the 14-yard line. And I tell you, they caught the Tigers napping, Ken and AD.
Yeah. All right, we had a little audio.
Here's Glass. Glass gives it again. Up the gut goes number 3. Bursting run, gets it down to the 5-yard line, and Alabama A&M, just like that, gets it inside of the red zone, guys. And that play, Alabama A&M ended up with the football on that penalty. That penalty gave them a first down, and they maintained possession, and they have moved the ball down to the 6-yard line.
I think that was a timeout by Tuskegee. But what I was going to say before we did that, Glass is not the only person who may be playing on Sundays that we're looking at out here for this Alabama A&M. I think Ibrahim has a good opportunity to make somebody's team on a Sunday afternoon also.
Okay, going to the next level. Yeah, that is true. And then a lot of times you got to say, a lot of times you got to say that when there's looking at one guy to the next level, you can shine and get that spot as well, because you put something on them, or you're making a great play. And I like that by Alabama A&M, and they did that quick slant and letting the wide receiver see what they can do in open field. And we had to make some open field tackles, because that's why we pitcher scored as well on a nice slant, came across the field, defeated the tackle, and kept it moving down to the inside the 5.
That was a bad break for the Tigers on that series of plays when the Bulldogs got the football again. It made it a lot easier for them to get inside of the red zone. 4:04 in the third quarter. Frank Lee, A.D. Drew, and Ken Woodard. 17-7 is your score. 3 minutes and 55 seconds. First down. Second down and 2 for the Bulldogs.
There's that fade, right?
Glass on a fade, and he gets it inside.
That's what he was playing for on that last touchdown.
Correct. That was it, Drew. Good job. Yeah.
He had the inside. You had the inside press there, but no outside help, and that's why this man will potentially play on Sundays, because of throws like that.
Great job, and number 1, Keon, he did a great job on breaking on the ball and getting the ball out of there. The ball can touch your hands, but then you can still knock it out of there. And I like the way he did that.
Yeah.
Great defense effort by the Golden Tigers. Third down.
I bet you this is going under
for
review.
Alabama A&M, and it's going to go under review. It's going to go under further review, and while they're reviewing that play, let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
Your ad could be ran here. MyJBN.com/support. MyJBN.com/support for more information.
Mobile, Alabama, 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Frank Lee, along with Ken Woodard, that play was under review, Ken.
Yes, it was. And Frank, let me see, did they make a decision? It's not a touchdown, and that's a good call, so we got to give the referees credit, because they're going both ways. They part of the game. They're part of the game.
3:43, here's the play. Glass up the gut. Golden Tigers shut it down. Great defensive effort by the Golden Tigers. 3:33 in the contest. Alabama A&M trying to make something happen. Third down for the Bulldogs. It's a good coast challenge in Mobile, Alabama. Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, and A.D. Drew, live from Live People's Stadium here in Mobile, Alabama, rather. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network. It was a lot of
Support the Black College Sports Network so we can continue to provide.
And here's Glass on the play. Glass rolls to his left, looks for a man. It's going to be defended by the Golden Tigers. Couldn't find a man, and Alabama A&M is going to have to bring the field goal team in, Ken and AD.
And that's what I love it. You know, the defense is rising to the occasion. They're making the plays, and they're doing a great job on closing. Because they're definitely being challenged on the corners, on the slant end routes, the fade routes. They're getting challenged, and it's going to be a long day for them. But this is good football. That's straight up good football. I love it.
2 minutes and 55 seconds in the second quarter. Alabama A&M has had a little difficulty from the Golden Tigers, and Golden Tigers are going to take the ball over. Here's a play, 1st and 10. The ball is on the 6-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Here's Bryson, drops back, wants to throw. It's going to be incomplete. And Williams got the football off in the end zone, couldn't connect with his receiver. 2 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the first half of this ball game. That's going to bring 2nd down and 10. For the Golden Tigers.
And Frank, that was Hodges and Bryce Williams trying to make that connection, once they get it together, it's going to be great. It just went over the wrong shoulder, the opposite side shoulder, and Hodges turned inside, and he should have turned out, and that would have been a great pass, and they'd been out of the hole.
2nd down and 10 for Bryson. Fires it out, has a man open. It's going to be shy of a 1st down. He's going to be about a yard shy of a 1st down, but great effort by the Golden Tigers on that last play. Moving the football up the field, Golden Tigers on the receiving end with Steve Hodges out of Park Crossing High School out of Montgomery, Alabama. 3rd down and 2 to go for the Golden Tigers. Here's Bryson Williams. Williams gives it up to Patterson. Patterson
we off to the races, baby.
Off to the races. Patterson, he may go. No, he won't.
Ball's down.
Ball is down. It was a dead ball. It was a dead ball. It was a dead ball.
That's what I'm talking about.
And what you see right there, fellas, is the difference between a Division I player and a Division II player. If those two players are on the same level, he scores. But the D1 speed caught up with that D2 speed right there defensively.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I tell you that Patterson was off to the races. It was just one more man between 6 points. But great defensive effort. That's a great offensive surge for the Golden Tigers. It'll be 1st and 10. Let's see where the officials will mark it. What are the officials, what are they saying? They're going to review the play or what?
See if it was a fumble.
Well, we're under a review.
I think they overcooking the grits on there. That was a good run,
I think they're going to, that's a little bit home cooking there, that play. It was obviously blown dead. He was down.
He was definitely
But,
down.
you know, we don't have the last say so. The officials do have that.
And Drew, I got that D1, D2. I'll D1A. The hungry dog gets the ball. I don't care where you grew up. But I do understand that majority of D1 players they got a bigger pool to pull from, which makes them D1. D2, we have 2,900 students, so we pull from that amount where you may have 10,000 students at a D1 school. So you just got a larger variety and you got more competition.
I guarantee you Alabama A&M has more 4.5s and 4.4s and a couple of 4.3s
than Tuskegee has at those same levels. Number one, just based on the scholarship numbers, they have an opportunity to get more. And that's the big thing. You got an opportunity to have a faster player out there on the field.
I like that football speed.
Oh, they called it a fumble. Wow.
Goodness.
Oh my.
I tell you what, that was a bad break for the Golden Tigers to get down inside of the 30-yard line and to fumble the football. They give it over to Alabama A&M. What a drive gone wrong.
Especially after we had the defensive stand on the other end where you had where they were able to get Alabama A&M to turn the ball over on down. So let's see if the defense can hold once again.
Here's Glass. Glass drops back, unwinds it, finds a man open. He crosses the 40, the 45, the 50, inside of the Golden Tigers' 45-yard line. And what a play. Glass threads the needle. And they, Golden Tigers, found themselves over in the Bulldogs' house again.
Yeah, that's my boy Carl Matthews. He
was in the dog house.
He did what he do best, baby. He shut it down. I love the way he played.
Did you see who caught that ball for A&M? That was Ibrahim once again.
Ibrahim, that guy we've seen all day. Here's Glass. Glass drops back, wants to throw, has a man open in the flats, and that's going to be Brian Jenkins. For Alabama. Is that going to be Jenkins?
Yes, it is Jenkins.
Brian Jenkins on the receiving end for the Bulldogs. I tell you what, Tuskegee had an outstanding offensive surge. It was turned over by that fumble, second turnover, big turnover for the Tigers today. A minute 35 to go in the first half, 17-7. And I tell you what, Golden Tigers, AD and Ken, are still in this contest.
Yes, Frank, it's not over. It's going to be definitely 60 minutes of football here.
1st and 10 for Alabama A&M. Ball is on the Tigers' 33-yard line. Glass has everybody out. Glass drops back, wants to throw, and the Golden Tigers have a hand on it, Ken. Hands on it, Ken Woodard.
Hey, play by play. Things gonna go up, things gonna go down. But what you're doing is trying to build that consistency. And they had a couple of bad breaks, but that's in the game, Frank. That's in the game. And don't study on that. Just go to the next play.
Golden Tigers are still in this ball game and still in reach. And give the defense their kudos. 2nd down and 10. Ball is on the 33. Here's Akio Glass. Glass on that read option. Has a man open, and he's going to be brought back down by the GoldenTigers. And number 15, that's one of those twins, Ken.
That's one of the twins. The little extra in there, that little extra, let it go. You don't need it. You already got it. You're making the play. He's a good linebacker, good solid linebacker. Play between the whistles and let it go.
1st and 10, ball is on the 29-yard line. Glass has everybody out. Standing in the shotgun. Golden Tigers rushing. Glass fakes it, throws his shoulders, gets in trouble, and looks like we're going to have looks like it's going to be a clip call against the Bulldogs, but we'll see. Glass was thrown back to midfield, and thundering Golden Tiger rush put him on his backside.
And that's that's a coverage sack because he couldn't release the ball, even he could throw it away. And I would decline the penalty as well, Frank, because I got better yardage and keep that down going.
That's right.
Lose that down. But I like that the front, them horses up front, they established themselves. And Hamilton did a great job, number 9. He's being replaced right now. They changing up the defense to the linebacker, but I like that front four when they come in there to put some pressure on that quarterback.
Great defensive effort by the Golden Tigers. 17-7 is your score. 44 seconds in the first half of this ball game. Glass has everybody out. Glass bakes and shakes and is intercepted by the Golden Tigers. 32 seconds to go, and the Golden Tigers have the football.
Did I tell you Alabama A&M will find a way to let us stay around, fellas?
Yeah, with them dogs up front, you got to give them credit to them dogs up front. They coming. Them horses coming out the barnyard, out the stable. I love it.
Well, I tell you what, Don't estimate these Golden Tigers. They want a win here in Mobile today. They're considered the underdogs in this game, but I tell you, Tuskegee University is playing very competitively this afternoon, guys.
Yeah, with 29 seconds to go in this game, I like to see, you know, Frank, I would love for they're going to take it up top.
You're going to have to take it up top. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Bryson, has a man open, and he's going to run out of bounds.
Good job.
Move the chains. First down, Golden Tigers. On the receiving end was that young man from Park Crossing High School in Montgomery, Alabama, Steve Hodges.
Yep, and look like we got a couple penalties over there away from the play. I don't know if it's the offensive lineman or a 65.
Personal foul, 15 yards being walked off against the Tigers. Those kind of mental errors in this ball game are going to separate the good from the bad. There's a lot of field ahead of the Golden Tigers. Coach Slade is sending his receivers in, and he's going to go up top. And let's see how Bryson Williams will react to it, Ken.
Exactly. See if they're going to go to Alabama A&M, going to go into prevent defense and just drop back. Look like they're dropping back. They're playing 12 yards off the ball, which is they let them get their first down, but they will try to run that clock out, keep them in bounds.
20 seconds to go. Golden Tigers are going to go send everybody out. Williams will call the signals. 1st and 10 from his own 32-yard line on a long count, standing in the shotgun. Williams drops back, has the coverage, has time. He catches it. It's going to be a good one.
They're not going to move the chains.
They're not going to move the chains. It looked like it was a first down, but there's 13 seconds to go. Clock runs. Golden Tigers got time. Unloads the football. Here's Williams. He looks. He turns it up. He's going to run out of bounds with 2 seconds left. 2 seconds on the clock. There's time for one more play as Williams stumbled out of bounds to stop the clock with 2 ticks left. 17-7 in the first half of the ball game. 2 seconds left. It's time, Ken, for one more play as Willie Slater talks it over with his quarterback. And this separates the young man from the boys, Ken.
Yes, indeed. I see Alabama A&M going into a prevent.
And while they're calling timeout, let's take a timeout on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Support the Black College Sports Network so we can continue to provide you coverage. Go to myjbn.com/support and be a part of the Black College Sports Network.
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
I miss all my friends in school.
Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccine.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
When times get dark, we can't.
2 ticks on the clock. Golden Tigers have time for one more play, and they're going to go up top, send everybody out. 3rd down and 10. The ball is on the 44-yard line of Alabama A&M. Bryson Williams can make a hero effort right now. Williams sets up, wants to throw, throws long, throws in a crowd. It's going to be almost caught, but it's not going to be caught. But give him A for effort, kid.
A for effort. That's what we're going to do when you practice that 2-minute drill. You know, and hopefully we don't have to come back and see it again. But I like to see it in the arsenal. And that was good ride, good play, and ready to try to catch that ball at the top, the point of the ball.
At the end of the first half, Alabama A&M 17, Tuskegee 7. Let's pause for halftime messages on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down. It's like a loot machine.
Good afternoon and welcome to the BCSN Game Time Show.
Takes a snap. And keeper throws far side catch made. Breaking tackles getting up to the 35-yard line.
Soto tips it this time. Here's Bayline with the setup. This is going to be a tough one. Got to get it over. They do. FMU does. Southeastern over the middle. Tipped. Saved. Another block there by Southeastern. Again, Adriana Soto.
In the hands of TJ Jones. Right down the middle of the lane. Off the he gets it. TJ Jones makes that. And we had a quick timeout. Yes. We'll see what happens. Williams has it. Are you going to foul him? Oh, he kicked off his foot. He lost the ball, and that's going to do it. Xavier, the Gold Rush. The Gold Rush, our champion of the GCAC. Final score, Xavier 78. Tougaloo 75. An unbelievable finish to this ball game. The first GCAC tournament championship since 1996.
We'll give you first up to just talk about what took place in that meeting before we get into some additional questions in regards to the decisions deciding to postpone the SWAC fall season.
And our new number one is Howard University with a record of 5-2. Thoughts, Drew, or any thoughts on the, or any comments, I guess, on the numbers as you saw them in our formula?
I was on the road.
Thank you guys for what you do
for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
Why I went after Comcast and Charter. It didn't have anything to do with my cable networks. It didn't. What happened was a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs, and Comcast did not accept it, and that would have made a lot of money for these black colleges. Absolutely. And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. And when they didn't do that, that's when I came off the bench and said, okay, I'm gonna light you up like a Christmas tree. Okay, that was the real reason why I got into it, was when I saw what happened with the Black College Sports Network, which I don't know. I just knew that these black, I knew that these black colleges were going to benefit, and these black kids were going to get the education that they deserved and not have to pay.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
This is the BCSN Pod Zone, your place for the news, views, and conversations about all things related to HBCU athletics. Hear the BCSN Sports Wrap, Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab, Knights of the Round Table, the pregame show, the Carlos Brown Show, the ONG Strike Zone, and more in one place. We are changing the way you consume HBCU sports, one broadcast at a time.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Yeah. What's up? We need all the ladies to hit the dance floor. Where the ladies at? Hey! Lou, you think they ready? Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Let's go! What? Huh? Let's go.
Alabama State to face Howard. It'll be interesting to see how the fan mix works. You know, how Howard's fan base responds, because has Howard been in a SWAC MEAC challenge? So I thought it was initially kind of good to introduce the Northeast part of the MEAC to the SWAC. Yeah, Howard claims to have a homecoming. They claim to have kind of a tailgate. I want to see what that looks like. Can they travel to Atlanta? I just want to say, I haven't seen much of a Howard. I've been to a Howard homecoming. I've been to Howard tailgate. I'm sorry, Howard fans. Let me repeat. It's nothing to brag on. All right. It is a one-day Aspire or BET video. That is it. So good. But good for you. But I think that event, you need to bring a little bit more to the fire. So,
man, all them Howard fans out there, they got beat up when they dealing with the HU. Mike was like, not so fast with the homecoming.
Hey, all that SWAC arrogance just came out in that one statement.
Tune in every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern for Dr. DeVille's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab. Course, lecture, dismissed.
Industry was hurting, but I done bandaged the rope. Now I got too sick with it. Now we done found us.
You know, I mean, here comes Monmouth, the defending champs. Now they come in at North Carolina A&T for homecoming.
Advice to Monmouth for homecoming at A&T.
You're giving advice to Monmouth?
Yes. Very much needed advice for Monmouth for homecoming at A&T. Leave the band at home. But at homecoming, you can just get the whole 20 minutes to A&T.
Hey, don't sleep. Monmouth has been practicing neck all summer.
Well, when we see Dr. Lee get out there on the field, we know something.
You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
True Black Essentials is a retail opportunity to bring Black businesses under one roof, where every product on every shelf in every aisle will be Black owned and Black produced by people all over the world. Statistics show that the $1.3 trillion of spending power that we have as Black people can easily be turned into each Black person having $2 million if we were to shop Black for 2 years. So True Black Essentials will launch an e-commerce store on November 1st, 2020. But we will open up brick and mortar stores in Atlanta, New Orleans, Charlotte, Houston, and Jacksonville, with the very first store opening in Atlanta, June 19, 2021.
Sugar Chateau Desserts is a specialty bakery located in the Charlotte, North Carolina metro area. We will create delicious and one-of-a-kind treats for any occasion. Sugar Chateau is currently shipping cakes in a jar, offering a variety of different flavors in a single-serve container that can help you celebrate in accordance with social distancing. Place your orders today by calling 803-526-7895 or visiting sugarchateaudesserts.com.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and parenting education coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentjax.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride in your HBCU with your little ones. HBCU Pride and Joy Children's Boutique helps you share your school spirit with a wide selection of adorable kids apparel and accessories officially licensed from your favorite HBCU. Visit hbcupridejoy.com and follow us on all social media at HBCU Pride Joy on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah. What's up? We need all the ladies to hit the dance floor. Where the ladies at? Hey! Lou, you think they ready? Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Huh. Let's go. She acting like she know me. Oh, she must have heard about the way that I be. I pull her body to me slowly. Yeah, she whispered to me, are you ready for me? Don't even ask for me. I spend this cash probably. If you get loose, we can lose it out on this floor. So what you got for me? Cause we could both be in my kitchen, girl. Just listen first, I gotta see you.
This is the BCSN Pod Zone, your place for the news, views, and conversations about all things related to HBCU athletics. Hear the BCSN Sports Wrap, Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab, Knights of the Round Table, the pregame show, the Carlos Brown Show, the ONG Strike Zone, and more in one place. We are changing the way you consume HBCU sports, one broadcast at a time.
Good afternoon, everybody, for the second half of the Gulf Coast Challenge in Mobile, Alabama. Frank Lee, along with Ken Woodard and A.D. Drew, an outstanding halftime show, Ken and A.D., and we're ready for an outstanding second half as the Golden Tigers and the Alabama A&M Bulldogs get ready to start the second half of this contest.
Hey Frank, and this is going to be a challenge for us because this is the first time we go into the second half. We got scores on the board, but in the third quarter we want to put some points up. We only did that out of 3 games, this being the 4th game. We need to score some points in the 3rd and 4th quarter.
Tuskegee University trails in this contest 17-7, and they will receive the Alabama A&M kickoff back deep for the Golden Tigers of that receiving corps that we've seen all year.
You know, Frank and Ken, this opening drive is going to be crucial. Tuskegee gets a touchdown or even a field goal out of this opening drive here in the second half. It puts a little bit of fear in Alabama A&M. It gives the Golden Tigers a breath of life and a breath of fresh air. And the kick
is up, and it's going to be taken inside the 20, the 25, the 30. There's a wall, and there's a foot race. I tell you what, that's going to be driven out of bounds inside of Alabama A&M territory. That young man bringing that kickoff back that's going to be number 88. Let's see. That's going to be the tight end. O'Neal. Yeah, I tell you, we found a kickoff return guy. That's the second time we've seen O'Neal in the ball game today.
I like O'Neal. O'Neal has a lot of great presence on-field visual to get down the field and make people miss and get to the open real estate.
Well, you know, it comes from a football family. We'll tell you more about that when we get back to live action. 14:50, here's the play. Bryson gives it out to Patterson. And Patterson, just like that, moves the ball to the 45-yard line. And the Golden Tigers are coming out of the chute with a bang.
You know, going back to O'Neal, you know, he's the son of our current football coach at Booker T. Washington High School, L.A. O'Neal, who is the son of Reeltown's ex-football coach, Jackie O'Neal.
That's right.
And if you know anything about those O'Neals in Tallahassee and Reeltown, then nothing but athletes come out their family.
You're absolutely right, and that's what I was going to say. Thank you for that, AD. 14:13 is the time. Here's the play. Patterson takes it up the gut, picks up 3 on the play. Golden Tigers are moving the ball on the ground. And Ken Woodard, you mentioned earlier that Coach Slater makes this ground and his air attack up in this ball game. And make no doubts in this contest. The Golden Tigers came here to play today.
Yes, indeed. You can tell the execution is great. It's a totally different team, but I like the way they're growing. That's their winning attitude.
3rd down and 4. The ball is on the 33-yard line of the Bulldogs. Here's Bryson's receivers either side. Here's the play. Bryson throws it out, has a man open. He's going to be good for a 1st down and more. Prances down the sideline, gets it down to the 8-yard line and move the chains. 1st down, Golden Tigers on the receiving end for the Golden Tigers.
Is that Steve Hodges?
Steve Hodges out of Park Crossing.
Been one of the go-to guys for him. And that combination, they doing better. And that was the right timing route where he looked over the right shoulder.
Here's the play. Here's Patterson. He gets inside of the 7, and he's going to be brought down around the 7-yard line, and Golden Tigers, I don't know what happened in the locker room at halftime, Ken, but they've coming out with a bang.
They're coming out with a bang, and I like that, and they're being efficient, and you see the energy in them. That's another thing. You know, you can make a play, but you can see the energy. They just out moving Alabama A&M right now.
Second down and 7. Ball is on the 8-yard line. Here's the play action. It flips out. It was intended a little bit too much of mustard on it, Ken. The intended receiver was coming out of the backfield was going to be Bryant.
Yes, indeed. Number 27. That nice little swing out, and he just got it over his shoulder a little bit. And that's that little lob pass. Got to take some of the heat off of it. But he got a nice arm to make that kind of pass.
3rd and 7 for the Tigers. Ball is on the 8-yard line. Inside of the red zone, Bryson Williams in the shotgun. Receivers either side. Here's the play. Bryson has a man open. Touchdown. Golden Tigers strike again.
And you got to love it. That's that timing pattern. And it zipped it right in behind the linebacker and in front of the corner. And right there, that's a nice slant by Steve Hodges. That slant in, the same play that Alabama did, and you beat them at their own game. And execution was great.
Golden Tigers back in the contest. A drilling going for Tuskegee, as Hussick is going to be in for the p.a.t. Brand new ball game. 17-13 is your score. The p.a.t. will make it 14. Here's the point after attempt. Here's the snap. It's up, and it's going to be good. With 12 minutes and 26 seconds, we have a brand new ball game. 17-14, the Golden Tigers up, and another touchdown. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for mental health and other resources. Call 211 or visit 211.org. When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for mental health and other resources. Call 211 or visit 211.org.
We're back live from Ladd Peoples Stadium in the port city of Mobile, Alabama. As the Golden Tigers have struck, we have a brand new ball game. 17-14 is your score. The Bulldogs and the Golden Tigers. Tuskegee scored, came out of the chute at second half with a brand new sense of momentum. They're going to try to maintain it as they kick it off to the Bulldogs.
You call that fire, right?
That's fire?
That's
okay,
the fire. They got that fire.
I'll buy that.
That Golden Tiger fire.
Golden Tiger fire.
And if you remember, we're back to the second quarter, and I mentioned Alabama A&M will let you hang around.
They certainly will. Certainly will. 12-26, 17-14 your score. Here's Hussick. He kicks it off to Alabama A&M. A lot of hang time, and the Bulldogs take it to the 10, the 15, the 20, and he is going to be brought down around the 22-yard line with a bursting defensive hit by the Golden Tigers. Give the special teams credit.
They are firing up on special teams, which is firing up the defense.
Exactly. You know, coming down, making a play, setting the president, setting that tempo, keeping that tempo up. Just need another 14 more, 30 more minutes, 26 minutes of this kind of mentality, this kind of attitude. You love it. Coming down, putting that heat on, and they definitely been laying some wood.
Golden Tigers are looking like the Tuskegee University Golden Tigers that have faced this Bulldog team before. They're not giving up very much. The Tigers trail by 3. We have a 14-17 ball game with 12-19 in the third quarter. Glass, the young man that has come to this game with a whole lot of outstanding stats, has received a lot of trouble from this Tuskegee defense.
And we've got something under review from the previous play. We're going to stay right here while we...
Yeah, they're gonna review something. Let's see. They're rolling the cameras back. We have a play that's being reviewed. Is any indication, guys, of what it might be?
No, you really couldn't see, but from the replay they put on the board right there. But, you know, what an upset this would be if Tuskegee were to win this game. Alabama A&M, the consensus #1 in every HBCU poll out there. And Tuskegee not ranked in every HBCU poll that you have out there. What an upset, but in a rival game, anything happens.
It's always been a rival. It's not a normal game. We have been here before playing A&M. We've been in Huntsville. We've been in Tuskegee. These two teams are almost like the cross-county rival between Alabama State and Tuskegee. There's always been a big rivalry. It goes back to even when Ken Woodard wore crimson and gold.
I believe A&M owns the series 26-23-2, if I remember that number correctly.
Here's the play. Glass. The give is to the back. He scampers inside. He's going to pick up a first down, and he's going to be brought down around the 39-yard line of Alabama A&M, Ken and AD.
Yes, Frederick Austin, homeboy coming here playing back from Pritchard, Alabama. Great penetration he had, pushing that guy back. Looked like he should have had a holding guy on offensive tackle, but you're going to see him come again.
Here's Glass on the give. It's the read option, and Glass pushes it down. They get inside of the 48-yard line, and the A&M Bulldogs having no problem at all moving the ball upfield as they approach Golden Tiger territory. The ball is going to be 3rd down and 10. It's going to be on their own 43-yard line. 11:36 to go. Here's the play. Glass. The give again is to that guy you've seen all day long. He gets nowhere. Golden Tiger defense shuts him down.
Big 3rd down coming up right here. It's going to be 3rd and about 4 yards to go. We talked about 3rd down efficiency for Alabama A&M. You know, can they get first down and keep this drive going, or will they give the Golden Tigers a chance?
Well, the test is coming up, and while they're calling timeout, let's take a timeout.
That's an injury timeout, Frank. Injury number 14.
Got an injured player on the field. Let's timeout here on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
One of the W2s.
This is Carlos Brown, letting you know that we're on the move. You can now catch the Carlos Brown Show beginning this July on the Black College Sports Network each and every Saturday from 11 to 1 Eastern Time. That's 10 to 12 Central Time. Same time, new place. On Facebook at the Carlos Brown Show and Black College Sports Network. Online at www.mybcsn.net and on the BCSN app available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
Third down and 6. Here's Glass. Glass drops back, and it's incomplete. Golden Tigers stopped that conversion on 3rd down, but there's a yellow hanky on the floor, guys.
There's a couple of them that look like at the point of attack. Let's see what the replay say.
Pass interference against the defense, number 8. That's going to be an automatic first down. Good luck charm for the Bulldogs. It's going to put them in perfect field position, and it's going to be first down.
And then, number 8, I like the way he did. He tried to jump that slant in there. It's a quick play. It's a timing pattern. And sometimes you get to be the hero. Sometimes you get to be the GOAT. That time he was the GOAT.
That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 10:57, third quarter action. Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, we're in Mobile in the Port City. Lights are on, and Lad Peoples, Glass receives pressure, and he's going to find a receiver. He dances around, and he won't get anywhere. It's put on his back by number 3, Carl Matthews, on the stop for the Golden Tigers, kid.
Yes, so Carl Matthews, the third. He's been a constant player out there, playing at strong safety. Great open field tackle, getting his hands on the player and keeping his feet moving.
10:31, second down and 5 for Glass and company. Here's a play. Golden Tigers stop it. And there's another flag on the floor, Ken. Number 9 on the stop.
That's Hamilton.
For the Golden Tigers. DeVar Hamilton on the stop for the Golden Tigers.
That's going to be a face down.
Face mask, 15 big one's going to be stepped off, but that's a no-no. Those kind of mental errors can be the difference in this ball game. Cannot continue to make those kinds of mistakes, Ken.
In this drive here, you had 2 penalties that kept the drive alive, and then
well, here's a play. Akil Glass rolls to his left, little read, ran into his own man, nowhere to go, and just like that, Tuskegee shuts it down.
You gotta love it. I like 95 is up in there, big 95 and big 99 is up there making the play, defeating the block and making the tackle.
Jaquan Hicks and Fred Austin on the stop for the Golden Tigers. It's going to bring up second down and 11, 9:42, 14-17 is your score. The Bulldogs out front by 3. Third down and 2, ball is on the 30 of the Golden Tigers. Here's Glass. On a long count, receivers 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Glass drops back, wants to throw. It's a fade. It's going to be touchdown, Alabama A&M.
Those 2 penalties on that drive allowed A&M to score. Tuskegee, 9 penalties, 92 yards on the day. Opened up the opportunity for Alabama A&M instead of letting Tuskegee get back in the ball game.
Well, it's kind of like Christmas in September when you give that many gifts away, and Alabama A&M turn those penalties into 6 points. They'll attempt the p.a.t. 23-14 is your score. The Bulldogs on a point after attempt with 9:19 in the third. Here's the p.a.t. It's up, and it's good. 24-10 is your score. 9 minutes and 19 seconds. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
It didn't. What happened was a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCU for these black colleges.
Absolutely.
And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. Okay. That was the real reason why I got into it, was when I saw what happened with the Black College Sports Network, which I.
This is Brian Fulford. A.D. Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
Glad People's Stadium in the port city of Mobile, Alabama, where the Alabama A&M Bulldogs have a 10-point lead against the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee University. 24-14, you score. The Bulldogs kicking it off to the Tigers. He pooches it to the left. It's going to be taken by the Golden Tigers, and they get it inside of the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers. Number 81 fielded that kickoff. Harrison had on the special teams.
That's the wide
Golden Tigers.
Exactly, Frank. That's the wide receiver. First game, I asked him earlier today about his hands, because he got out there one time. He ran a great route, but the ball just caught him in the chest. But he's out there again, a good young kid.
Garrison
had a lot more of him.
9:13 in the third quarter. Alabama A&M 24, Tuskegee 14. First and 10 for the Golden Tigers. The ball will be marked on the 29-yard line of Tuskegee University. New receivers in the ball game. Ken, split wide for the Golden Tigers is number 11. That's going to be Jordan Ogletree. And he has a Golden Tiger name. I can remember one of the Ogletrees that played with you.
Exactly.
David.
Hall of Famer David Ogletree.
Hall of Famer David Ogletree. Unfortunately, we lost David this year. A great guy. Wore number 81, and we'll talk more about that when we have a break. But he was an outstanding guy, one of your teammates, and from the Motor City of Detroit.
Motor City of Detroit, yes indeed. Back from James Reynolds.
Got a media time out here, fellas.
We got a media time out here. Let's pause for a message on the Tuskegee Digital Network. And 10 for the Golden Tigers. Bryson Williams calling the signals. Williams drops back. It's intended for number 5, Steve Hodges, broken up by the Bulldogs. Number 3 for Alabama A&M. That's going to be Spencer Perry. The safety came up to break that play up for Alabama A&M.
Yeah, that was definitely, he threw that, Bryson. That was a nice rifle into the heat of the traffic there. And just a little bit too high for Hodges there. But great throw, great confidence. And he was able to deliver that baby on that one. Just had too much heat on it.
Second down and 10, Williams on a quarterback keeper. And Bryson gets it inside of the 34-yard line. It'll be marked in the vicinity of the 34. We'll see where they'll officially spotted. Looks like maybe on the 33. 8:45, third quarter action, third down and 6. They're going to mark it on the 33-yard line of the Golden Tigers. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Back is going to be, we'll see here, Williams. The southpaw drops back, gets a pass, turns it up, has time. Intended receiving, throws in a crowd, and the intended receiver for the Golden Tigers was number 11, and that's going to be Jordan Ogletree, the intended receiver for the Golden Tigers.
You got to pull that one down, Frank. You got to pull that, even though the defender was on his back, but you got the hands you got to catch it with your hands and pull it on in. But that's a good play. They come back in there. But I like the mentality of what they're doing. He came across the middle. He come across that middle. You got to have a little heart in yourself.
Hussick is back to punt. He's going to be punting it from his own 15-yard line. It's going to be up, and it's going to be taken around the 35, the 40. He's going to be down around the 41-yard line of the Bulldogs at Alabama A&M. The Bulldogs will take it over first and 10. They lead this contest 24-14. Golden Tigers, and we talked about stats earlier. Golden Tigers, their downfall today has been a host of penalties, but other than that, offense has been clicking, the defense has been playing good ball. The penalties have made a big difference and contribute to the Bulldogs being able to put points on the board here in Mobile, Alabama.
That last drive, Frank, Tuskegee was leading in time with possession to Alabama A&M just scored on the last drive.
Here's Glass. Glass drops back, has a man open. He slides inside of the 45-yard line, and that play good for an Alabama A&M first down. 7:59, Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, and A.D. Drew. No huddle offense. Here's Glass in the shotgun. Glass, play action, tosses once, tosses twice, looks for a man, has a man open. He gets inside and he gets it down to the 3-yard line, and the Bulldogs, just like that, are in the red zone, guys.
Check that, that's the 7-yard line.
Okay, we're going to mark it. Okay, it's inside of the...
It's inside the 10.
It's inside the 10-yard line, okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be marked inside of the 10. We have an injured player on the field. While we're attending to that injury, let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Whether it's advice on managing your anxiety or tools to help you stay grounded, Coping-19 provides a range of resources and self-care tips to help you cope with this pandemic. We can help. Find the resources that work best for you at coping-19.org.
The show where we take you inside the game before the game begins. It's the pregame. With your host, Charles Bishop and Neely. So get ready because we pregame harder than the other show's party. It's the pregame.
Industry was hurting, but I done bandaged her up. Now I got too sick with it. Now we done found us.
Here comes Monmouth. Now they come in at North Carolina A&T for homecoming.
Advice to Monmouth for homecoming.
Back to action.
We're back live. Here's Alabama A&M. They push it through, and
hands in the side, man. Touchdown.
Touchdown Bulldogs. Alabama A&M punches it again. We have a 30-14 contest, guys.
And as we talk about, you get out there. We've been keeping the penalties been keeping them in the game, and they execute a couple of plays there, and they look like they get another touchdown out of the deal, Frank.
7:30, Bulldogs 30, Golden Tigers 14. Here's the p.a.t. Alabama A&M will attempt the field goal about the point after tip, and it's good. We have a 31-14 ball game. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Industry was hurting, but I done bandaged her up. Now I got too sick with it. Now we done found us.
Here comes Monmouth. Now they come in at North Carolina A&T for homecoming.
Advice to Monmouth for homecoming at A&T. Leave the band at home. You can just get the whole 20 minutes to A&T.
With my powers and knocking the pitches down, trying to teach you business first and put your pitches down. Yeah. Major.
This is Carlos Brown, letting you know that we're on the move. You can now catch the Carlos Brown Show beginning this July on the Black College Sports Network each and every Saturday from 11 to 1 Eastern Time. That's 10 to 12 Central Time. Same time, new place. On Facebook at the Carlos Brown Show and Black College Sports Network. Online at www.mybcsn.net and on the BCSN app available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
Live action at Ladd Peoples Stadium in Mobile, Alabama, where the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M have scored again. We have a 31-14 ball game with 7 minutes and 30 seconds in the third quarter. The Bulldogs will kick it off to the Golden Tigers.
Frank, this is definitely going to be one of them games where we're going to have to win in the fourth quarter we had to come up with touchdowns and get that ball, airing it out. I like the way Williams is throwing it, firing it in there. Them guys got to get some nails in them hands and catch some of these balls, catch that pig.
Here's the kickoff. It's going to be taken inside of the 5, the 10, the 15, and brought down inside of the 13-yard line. That looks like, again, O'Neal. It looks like that was going to be O'Neal on the kickoff return. Got it back to the 13-yard line. Yes, it was.
Fellas, have you noticed how much the momentum has changed in this game after those couple of penalties that Tuskegee lost the possession on it twice? The momentum has totally switched back to the Bulldogs.
31-14 is your score. The penalties have certainly been a factor in this ball game. 7 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the third period. Golden Tigers have Bryson Williams. The give again is to Patterson, and he spins around and gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
I check that too.
Yep, and that's what we got. This is the quarter that we've been Drew. This is the quarter that we've been talking about. Where we got to make some plays. This quarter and the fourth quarter, we got to be able to get that 60 minutes of football. That 30 minutes of football is not going to make it all the way.
7:04 in the third. Alabama A&M 31, Tuskegee 14. Golden Tigers have receivers either side. Bryson, the sole quarterback for the Golden Tigers, stands back, drops back, wants to throw, rolls to his right. He's going to turn it up and throw it, and that's going to bring up.
Ken, is that the left-hander or the right-hander Williams that's back there at quarterback? Because he just threw that ball with his right hand.
Yes, that was a good throw with the right hand.
Let's see if we haven't changed it.
Number 10.
Because I know both of them Williams.
Lewis Williams. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Lewis Williams is back in the ball game, and
so that's the
they slipped him in. That's the right-handed Williams. And correction, that's going to be Lewis Williams in for the Golden Tigers. Both Williams are quarterbacks here.
Yeah.
But that's going to be Lewis. You're correct.
Yeah, and the only way I can tell apart quickly is one throws left-handed, one throws right-handed.
Here's Lewis, drops back, has time, has room. He turns it up.
There you go.
It's going to be Lewis Williams that's going to move the ball for the Golden Tigers.
And I think he done mastered that spin there, Frank. You know, a couple of weeks ago, that spin got him in trouble. He coughed the ball up. He done got that spin, so he'd be able to get that extra yardage to get the first down.
Yeah, he looked like a real Pete Washer on that one with that good spin cycle.
Exactly, Joe. I like it. Like he's definitely getting better by the day, and that's what you want. You can't ask for anything better than that.
4th and 5. Ball is on the 21. Golden Tigers are forced to punt it off. 31-14 is your score. Here's Hussey. He gets a punt off. Got a lot of hang time. Fair catch is called inside of the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Akil Glass and company as the Bulldogs will take it over. 1st and 10. They'll get a spot inside of the 30. Let's see where they'll mark the football. The officials have not officially marked it. They're going to mark it on the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. First and 10 for Alabama A&M. And number 3 for the Bulldogs of A&M. We've seen this guy all day long.
Yes, you have.
Quarles. And Quarles gets it inside. They're going to spot it.
And this is where Alabama A&M, when they start going to run the plays and run that clock down, they might throw a pass, but right now they're getting 5 yards on the carry. I keep on running, run the clock down.
They're killing the clock. They have a substantial lead, and there's Quarles again. Picks up a first down. There's a flag on the field. And we've seen this guy Quarles in class all year long. He's been the bread and butter guy for Alabama A&M today. Alabama A&M leads the contest 31-14 with 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're at Ladd Peoples Stadium in the port city of Mobile, Alabama, where the Golden Tigers trail 31-14 in the Gulf Coast Challenge.
There was a holding call against Alabama A&M, and that's the first penalty against them in this second half. That is 5 for 37 on the game.
Okay,
Here's Glass, gives it to Quarles, and Quarles is going to be brought down inside of the 38-yard line, making that stop for the Golden Tigers.
Yep, and you know, this is where the rubber meets the road.
4:18 in the third, 31-14 is your score. Here's Glass. Glass is in the shotgun, trips to the left, to receivers to the right. Glass is in the shotgun. There's a flag, and it's going to be broken up by the Golden Tigers, but there's a flag back before that pass was even.
Defense definitely jumped right there, Frank. Defense jumped. They're going to get this play all over again.
You're saying that the defense got a chance to move a little fast there?
Just a little bit. Brings up a manageable third. They're going to call it 3. Long 3, short 2 right here. Very manageable for A&M.
Third down for the Bulldogs. Here's the play. Glass finds a
play.
Here's a play. The Golden Tigers come up with the football, and just like that, the Golden Tigers have the football, number 95. Ken Woodard.
That's hits. He been doing that front line. Been doing a great job coming up there, getting that pressure, and he was able to get back into coverage.
That ball was originally
play.
Yeah, that ball was originally deflected by Antonio McKinnon.
Yes.
Yes, and then picked up by
Big 95.
Big 95.
Big break for the Golden Tigers. That'll be a big break for the Golden Tigers. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers. The ball is going to be on the Alabama A&M 39-yard line. Lewis Williams is in for the Golden Tigers, and Tuskegee has an opportunity to make something happen on this Alabama A&M turnover. 3:47, third down, 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Here's Lewis Williams, the right-hander. He's going to turn it up. He evades 1 and 2, and Williams is going to be brought down inside of the 28-yard line. He called his own number, Ken.
I like that, but I like 45 for Alabama A&M. Went at his head, and that should have been called a little bit, but he deflected and he threw him off.
Got to play it down for Alabama A&M. See if I can get a number for you.
That's we're going to see who he is, but
Train is unfortunately in my sound right. That's number 47 for Alabama A&M.
Number 47 is the injured player for Alabama A&M, and while they're attending to that injured player, let's take a break. This is the Tuskegee Digital Network.
His name is.
The real reason why I went after Comcast and Charter, it didn't have anything to do with my cable networks. It didn't. What happened was, a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs. And Comcast did not accept it. And that would have made a lot of money for these black colleges. Absolutely. And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. And when they didn't do that, that's when I came off the bench and said, okay, I'm going to light you up like a Christmas tree. Okay?
Here's with the football. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. Ball is on the 30-yard line. Lewis Williams calling the signals, has a receiver split to the left and to the right. Two backs in the backfield. Here's a play. And Lewis Williams on a quarterback keeper. He calls his own number. First down, Golden Tigers. Ken Woodard move the chains.
Move the chains. You got to love it. Number 10, he's doing his due. He coming there. I love it. He taking the head on. That was a good lick for him. And he's not even dazed.
Coach Slater goes with the two quarterback system. Williams and Williams. First down, Golden Tigers. Ball is on the 22-yard line of the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Receivers either side. Two men in the backfield. Here's Williams. He gives it up. The give is to someone lost a helmet. That's Patterson.
Got some laundry on the field also.
Lost a helmet, and there's a flag on the field. And let's see who's going to get the assessment. Alabama A&M has benefited from these Golden Tiger penalties. These penalties have certainly given the Bulldogs an edge over the Tigers, but all for all,
Number 55's helmet came off during the play. The foul is on, man, so he can stay in the game.
That's very important because the penalty was called against
45. Number 45.
The player who 55 was blocking.
forced the helmet off, yeah.
Right, which forced the helmet off, hands to the face. He gets to stay in the game because of the penalty.
And that puts the Golden Tigers in perfect field position.
Now, the only thing that's bad about this, you got to go the entire team to get a touchdown. It's first and goal with the nose of the ball on the 10-yard line.
First and
football,
the ball is on the 10-yard line. Here's Lewis Williams, has the receivers either side. Williams has a man open. Bulldogs adjusted. Here's the play. Patterson goes up the middle, and Patterson gets it inside. He's going to be brought down around the 8-yard line. Give him 2 on that play, Ken.
Give him 2 on that play, and I see the old lineman over there, Frank. 62, the old Nate Harris. He's the center. He's the anchor in that center that's snapping the ball. He's laying on the ground. 65, the old lineman, and they came in there and helped him up. And they're working together as a team, as a unit. I like to see that by the front 5.
Golden Tigers are going to have to punch this one in to get back in this contest. Second down for the Tigers. Man in motion. Bulldogs adjusting. Here's Lewis Williams on a long count. Man open. And there's a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be pass interference on the goal line. What a break for the Tigers, guys.
If that's in the end zone, they will be placing the ball first down with the ball on the 2-yard line for the Tuskegee Golden Tigers.
If that's a penalty against the Bulldogs, as you said it, and it looks like they're going to assess it against Alabama A&M. So the ball will be on the 1-yard line. It'll be first and 10.
Okay. That's a little bit better because if it's in the end zone,
first and goal.
It comes out to the 2, but since the penalty occurred outside, is at the spot.
And he goes up the gut, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Great defensive effort by Alabama A&M. One Bulldog player saying they have the football, but that won't be.
That's not going to happen.
That's wishful thinking.
There you go.
51 clicks in the third quarter. Tuskegee gingerly knocking at the door. Looks like they might have lost a yard on that play. 41 seconds to go in the third. 31-14 is your score. Golden Tigers have Lewis Williams in at quarterback for the Golden Tigers. Here's the play. He goes, Patterson goes up the gut, and he runs into a little difficulty, runs into traffic around the 1-yard line.
That's kind of like the defense was set up for that number 90 for Alabama A&M. He was at DN. He just crashed down on Patterson. They give him a chance to get into the hole. There's that old backside blitz.
There's a big guy coming in. I was wondering where they're going to send one of those power backs in, Ken.
Good low coming there.
I'm not sure if is that going to be good low? Yeah.
Number 35 is good.
At the end of the third quarter, fellas.
Goodlow is in the ball game, and they're going to need some power. At the end of the third quarter, Alabama A&M 31, Tuskegee 14. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
A gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our
Final quarter, number 4 in this contest. Tuskegee has added the big fullback Goodlow in, and they're going to need some power. Alabama A&M and their red zone goal line defense has been defending well. Let's see what Coach Willie Slater will call here as he's trying to punch it in from the 1-yard line. He's got enough power, Ken, back there to do it. Alabama A&M's defensive unit has been playing excellent goal line defense.
Yes, they have. They've been doing.
They're going to wait and let the cheering squad leave the field. A little extra entertainment at the end of the quarter. And we're back to live action here at Live People's Stadium in Mobile. The beat of the Bay. Alabama's Port City is the venue for the Gulf Coast Challenge. Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, Mike Side, along with A.D. Drew. Here's the play. Lewis Williams in at quarterback for the Golden Tigers. Play action fake. Oh my goodness, it's in. Touchdown Tuskegee.
You gotta love it, baby. You gotta love
Tigers strike again.
That second effort, Frank. That second effort. That quarterback, he got the pressure on him.
Threw it as he was down.
While he was in the grass.
Great play for the Golden Tigers. Just like that, Golden Tigers punching in on a pass, had difficulty going up the gut. But Lewis Williams, and a good throw as he was falling to the ground.
And that was the good low. Who say big boys don't have fun?
Well, Willie Slater's going to go for 2 on this one, Ken. He's got the fullback in, double tight situation. Here's the 2-point conversion. It goes in. It will be good.
There we go.
Golden Tigers on a 2-point conversion, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, that was a touchdown play. We lost the play here for some way, somehow.
What happened?
The first play, I think they downed it at the 1-yard line.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
They make it to the end zone.
So that is a touchdown. I got a little overexcited. I thought that was a 2-point conversion. But that was a touchdown. Touchdown, Golden Tigers.
Way to see it coming, Frank. Way to
see it coming. I tell you, I saw it coming. Here's a p.a.t. A little bit over anxious on my part. But we did get in. Here's a p.a.t. It's up. And it's going to be good. Tuskegee University, just like that, back on the scoreboard. We have a 31-20 ball game here at Live People's Stadium. It ain't over till it's over, Ken Woodard and A.D. Drew.
That is correct. That is correct.
Now Tuskegee is going to have to put those special teams and all that special play back on the playing field as we have a 31-21 game as the Golden Tigers. The p.a.t. is up and it's good. 14 minutes and 23 seconds in the ball game. Alabama A&M up by 10.
Is it too early to think offside, fellas? Is it too early to think offside?
It's possible. It's possible.
That be pulling the rabbit out of the hat, but
we're gonna have to
it is possible. It is possible.
Play conservative football right now. You got a 10-point lead.
I think I kick it deep and let our defense, our kickoff team, be coming down there, putting some licks on them. Put a lick on them. Put a lick on them. Go all the way downfield. I love that.
14 minutes and 23 seconds in the ball game. Alabama A&M 31, Tuskegee 21. Golden Tigers haven't given up. They played their best game this year, put 21 points on the scoreboard.
And if it sounds like we're yelling at each other, sometimes we have to because the band is right in front of us. And even with our headphones on, sometimes it's hard for us to hear each other up here in the booth.
14 minutes and 23 seconds. Hussey gets ready to kick it off to the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. 14:23 is the time. 31-21 is your score. Bulldogs out front by 10. And Tuskegee, here's a kick. It's going to be an onside kick. It is one. And the Golden Tigers pull it out. And just like that, A.D. Drew, you called it.
Y'all need to go across the Florida since we're down here, or the Mississippi, and go ahead and play these numbers I'm going to give y'all after this game is over. Because I'm on the road, my brother.
You're on the road. You're on the road, A.D. Drew. You did.
A.D. Drew, you called it. You must have intuition at the utmost. Great kick by Hussey. Golden Tigers get the football with 14 minutes and 23 seconds. Willie Slater calls for an onside kick, and just like that, Tuskegee has possession of the football.
And thanks to Tuskegee, you have nothing to lose. You're not supposed to win this game, so why not fill out the tricks and all the stops that you had? What else you got in the playbook for them, Ken?
First and 10
great job
for the Golden Tigers. Here's a play, man in motion. Number 10 for the Tigers, one of the Williams, calling the signals for the Golden Tigers. Williams drops back in traffic, throws it long. He finds a man open inside of the 29-yard line, and Golden Tigers pick up a first down. Move the chains.
Move the chains. There you go. Great job. Great job. That's Pritchard, number 17. He's been a man to go to. He's been a man to go to. And then when he catch that ball, he do something with it, like Jamal Pritchard.
14 minutes and 2 seconds in the contest. Don't write them off. Don't give up on them. Golden Tigers are back in this ball game. 31-21 your score. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Quarterback Williams calling the signals. Williams fires out, has a man open. It's caught inside of the 20-yard line. Move the chains. First down, Golden Tigers.
Not just yet, Frank. I think it's close. I think that was a 9-yard pass reception.
It's going to be about a yard shy. No chains to move yet. Second down and 1. Second down and 1. Ball is on the 18-yard line of the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Golden Tigers finding their offensive surge late in this contest. Receivers split to the left and to the right. Backs are going to be Goodlow and Patterson. Well, what happened then, guys? It looked like somebody moved. Coach Slater called timeout, I think. He called timeout before the play ensued.
He must have seen something he didn't like, Frank, and sometimes you see that defense for the play you call, and it might not be a good fit. And at this point, you want to make an execution and have the right play.
Timeout, Golden Tigers. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
Can I get the Nauber, please? $1. Have a good
Action from Ladd Peoples Stadium, the Gulf Coast Challenge, where the Golden Tigers trail the Bulldogs 31-21. Here's Bryson Williams. Williams drops back for the Tigers. Williams has a man in the end zone. It's going to be broken up. And
did they call it an interception? So it hit the ground.
It hit the ground. It hit the ground. Interception.
Good job, good job. Good call by the referees.
Good job by the referees getting together.
They go either way, you know. So sometimes you can't get upset with them.
So they go both ways, kid.
Yes, they do.
12:46 in the contest. 31-21 is your score. Golden Tigers on an onside kick, trying to make something happen offensively. 3rd down and 2. Bryson Williams back in the ball game for the Golden Tigers. Here goes Patterson, and he dives, and he's going to get it. Move the chains. First down, Golden Tigers.
I love the way you say, Frank, you said, move the chains. There we go. Great job.
First down for the Golden Tigers. The ball is going to be marked on the 18-yard line of Alabama A&M. 31-21 is your score. Tuskegee trying to balance the attack and come back and make something happen. Statistically, Golden Tigers look good in this contest. Penalties have haunted them, and now they're trying to generate some offense. Goodlow and Patterson are your backs. Here's the play. It's going to be caught. It's in the end zone. Touchdown! Golden Tigers strike again.
Striking in, Jamal Pritchard, wide receiver from Jackson, Alabama. Frank, Jackson High School, Alabama. You've been doing a good job in a very intricate part. Last week it was Keon Webb. This week is Jamal Pritchard being the go-to guy. His yardage are stacking up. I'll be curious to see how many yardage he has.
Tuskegee University, who some thought wouldn't come in here and play well against this Alabama A&M football club, but the naysayers have been fooled this afternoon. Here's a p.a.t. Hussig with the p.a.t. It's up, and it's good.
Oh, baby, yes, it did. And Frank, we got us a ball game.
31-28 is your score, and the Tuskegee University Golden Tigers, just like that, have popped back up in this ball game.
The Gulf Coast Classic. What you say? Down here in the port.
This one is going
challenge. Oh, Gulf Coast
challenge is going to be classic.
And it is a challenge right now.
Well, Golden Tigers surprised the Bulldogs with an onside kick. It was predicted by our producer, A.D. Drew, and he's added to our color this contest. Everybody's all up on their feet. We have a brand new ball game. 31-28 is your score, and those Golden Tigers have come back in this ball game. They're going to have to maintain the momentum, Ken and A.D., play penalty-free football, and get back and play the last 12 minutes of this ball game like the Golden Tigers traditionally do against these Alabama A&M Bulldogs.
It's always a good game when you get the Bulldogs and the Golden Tigers going at it.
You know, someone said it's like a rivalry. You can throw the records out of the window. I heard that statement earlier, and it has proven to be true this afternoon as Tuskegee is in a redemptive mood against the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. 12 minutes to go in the contest. 31-28 is your score. Hussig, the young man that successfully kicked that onside kick last time, will kick it off for the Golden Tigers. He lines up his special teams, and here's the kick, and it's kicked back deep. It's going to roll back in the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
And that is from the 25, Frank, correct? That's the 25.
Yeah, ball comes out to the 25.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Alabama A&M Bulldogs from the 25-yard line as Tuskegee University is getting back in this contest. Penalties have been the factor in this ball game today, and because of the penalties, we're in the contest now. We have a 31-28 ball game.
And yes, you got to go with the offense. The second effort Jamal Pritchard been doing a great job catching that ball. Williams out there throwing while he's in the grass. You know, keeping focus, keeping his head up, keeping his head in the game, and to have a vision of his field.
Start of the day, Tuskegee leads 25 minutes to 23 minutes in time of possession.
Here's a play. Bulldogs have Glass. Glass finds a man open. He runs out of bounds around the 34-yard line. 11 minutes and 50 seconds in the contest. 28-31 is your score. 13-43 in the ball game. Akil Glass has receivers either side, two to the left and two to the right. Glass flips it out, has a man open. He breaks through, gets to midfield, and he's going to be brought down around the 50-yard line by the Golden Tigers.
There you go, Frank. Alabama A&M trying to go with that no defense, hurry up offense, and see if they can get this off balance. We got the nickel defense right now out there.
Here's a play. Glass on the read. The Bulldogs may pick up 2 yards on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Ball is going to be around the 49-yard line. He'll pick up maybe 1 or 2 on that play. 11:04, here's Glass and company. Glass has receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Here's a read option. Glass gives it to Quarles again. Quarles misses 2 or 3. Has a man go all the way.
Somebody dropped their change because that man just stopped on a dime out there on their toe.
I tell you what, Alabama A&M just like that sent their back, and that was a misassignment by somebody. Somebody slipped, and he just walked in the end zone.
And that's our free. That was our number two, Rourke Stewart, the free safety. He make those tackles, but he got twisted. There was a lot of open field out there, and just caught him off guard. But that's the second effort. You know, this is fourth quarter. Fourth quarter gonna be second effort.
Alabama A&M kicks the p.a.t. It's up and it's good. And just like that, change of events, the Bulldogs get back on the scoreboard. And here we go again. I think we have a mix-up on the scoreboard, guys.
I believe so.
We'll take it, though.
The scoreboard has Alabama A&M 32, Tuskegee 34, so the scoreboard operator might have been celebrating with one of the sponsors of the game that they got.
Go ahead, Tuskegee.
Well, the scoreboard is incorrect. We wish it was. It shows now it's correct.
But our StatCast has the score correct. And if you're watching us on the Tuskegee Digital Network, we've got the live stats on there along with the audio from Frank, Ken, and myself. And if you would, please go out and support Tuskegee Digital Network and the Black College Sports Network as we work to partner with the Tuskegee Digital Network to bring you the remainder of the season here on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
10:45 in the ball game, 38-28 is your score. A.D. Drew and Ken Woodard. Golden Tigers are going to have to make something happen quick, fast, and in a great big hurry. The Bulldogs are going to kick it off to the Golden Tigers. They're going to watch the same trick that the Tigers pulled on the Bulldogs. So they got all the hands in. Here's a kick, and it kicks to, it's going to go out of bounds around the 13-yard line. And Golden Tigers will operate 1st and 10 with 10:45 in the ball game.
Fellas, while we got a moment in action, I wanted to give y'all a couple of scores from around HBCU football.
Okay, go ahead with them.
At halftime, North Carolina A&T 27, North Carolina Central 3. Howard lost to Robert Morris 22-16. Norfolk State defeated St. Francis, PA 28-16. And Merrimack defeated Delaware State 47-10. I'll go around the slack in just a moment, fellas.
Golden Tigers bring their offensive unit out on the field. They'll trail by 10, 38-28 is your score with 10:45 in the ball game. Golden Tigers with the football. Number 10, Lewis Williams in for the Tigers. Williams throws on the run, finds a man open. That's going to be number 5, Steve Hodges. Move the chains. First down, Golden Tigers.
Good job. Move the chains. We got a quarterback out there that making some plays, getting that second and third effort in traffic.
Hodges gets the Golden Tigers inside of the 34-yard line of the Bulldogs. It's going to be first and 10, Golden Tigers from the Alabama A&M 34-yard line. Lewis Williams has receivers split wide to the left and to the right. Patterson and Goodlow are your backs. Here's Williams. Drops back, has time. Williams calls his own number. Picks up about 3 yards on that play as he was stopped by the Bulldogs. It's going to be marked inside of the 30. They're going to mark it on the 34-yard line.
You know, he did a good job just getting that ball back to the line.
He got it back to the line of scrimmage. He did.
Yeah, but he had to avoid 3 tackles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So kudos out there to Mr. Lewis Williams.
Exactly, and guess what? He's holding on to that pigskin too. He keeping that pig handy.
9:34 the ball game. Second down and 10. Goodlow, Patterson are your backs. Receivers either side. Here's Lewis Williams, has time.
Oh,
the ball was tipped
by number 92.
92 by the Bulldogs. The ball was deflected. Intended receiver for the Golden Tigers looks like that was number 5, Steve Hodges. No, I'm sorry, that's number 13 for the Golden Tigers.
While we got a break in the action, in the fourth quarter, Fairview 24, Grambling 10. Halftime, Alabama State 28, Bethune 17.
Noah Hart was number 17 was Jamal Pritchard. Here's the play. Lewis Williams has time, has one man to elude. He slides it inside and picks up a first down. Slides his way down around the 22-23-yard line. That'll be a Golden Tiger first down. Move the chains. First down, Tuskegee.
I like Williams out there. He's moving around. He's doing a little bit of Michael Vick. He's doing a little bit of my boy up in Baltimore Coast, the quarterback. I love it.
Well, let's see. They didn't quite.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. But I need to credit Jonathan Montrell with a great downfield block, number 9 for Tuskegee.
Here's a play.
A fumble on the play.
Goodness, fumble on the play. Goodness gracious. Alabama A&M comes up with the football, kills that drive, and that's another costly turnover by the Golden Tigers. Ken and AD.
4th turnover for the day for the Golden Tigers.
Turnovers and penalties have plagued the Tigers today.
To match the 4 turnovers by Alabama A&M.
And look at the stats offensively.
That is the 5th
turnover.
No, 4th turnover. I was right. 4th turnover.
4th turnover. Turnovers and penalties have been the decision factor in this ball game. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball is on the 26-yard line of the Tigers. And the Golden Tigers stop the Bulldogs inside of the 30, shy of the 30-yard line. They're going to be down around the 29.
And not going back and belaboring this point, but I did speak too soon. The stat sheet was not updated. Tuskegee 2 interceptions, 4 fumbles, 3 of them lost for a total of 5 turnovers.
8 minutes to go in the ball game. 7:56 in counting. 38-28 your score. Here's Glass, gives it to Quarles, and he fakes it and throws it out of bounds. Yeah, that looks like grounding to me, but I don't know what happened.
Look like intentional grounding, yeah.
He just threw it out of bounds.
Threw it out of bounds, yeah. But they're mixing it up over there. I know I had some couple of times with Alabama A&M. I had some guys, we mix it up. It's straight up contact, and I'm liking. I'm seeing a little hitting after the play, a little pushing, a little shoving. Don't let them catch you off balance now. That's just par for the course. I'm going to knock you down.
28 is your score. 10-point advantage. The Bulldogs and the Golden Tigers. The Golden Tigers came back a couple of times. Turnovers have been what has haunted Tuskegee. Here's Glass. Glass throws long, looks for a receiver. He's going to be out of bounds. Great catch, but he won't be on the playing surface. He's going to be out of bounds.
Great coverage by number 8. I like the way. That's Marquez. That number DB 6'3", 180. Red shirt junior. That was a good job because they've been coming at him and Keon. They've been coming at him quite a bit, and that was great coverage.
7 minutes and 42 seconds. Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, and A.D. Drew from Ladd People's Stadium. The Gulf Coast Challenge.
Seems like they're gonna change that.
And let's see. We're gonna. I tell you, the chains are moving, and the field the team is moving backwards. Let's see what's going to happen here. First down and 10. Well, let's see here. Here's Glass in the shotgun, gives it to Qualls. Play action. Play action fake, and it was thrown to one of his primary receivers, caught inside of the 45-yard line. And
that was number 8. Great job on they running
they'll
that.
They'll mark it inside of the 46.
Zabari and Moore.
Here's Glass. Glass on a read option. Glass holds it, throws it, has a man open, and it's going to be caught inside of the 30, the 24, 25, 26-yard line. And the Bulldogs pick up another first down, move the chains, first down, Alabama A&M. .703 in the contest from Ladd People's Stadium in Mobile, Alabama. Alabama A&M 38, Tuskegee 28. 6:53 in the ball game. Akil Glass has receivers, twins to the left, twin to the right. Glass gives it again to the guy that we've seen all day, Ken Woodard, number 3 for Alabama A&M.
He's definitely Glass definitely got that extra energy. He's getting that extra step. He's eluding the tacklers and breaking tackles at the same time.
Spencer Perry, that's a new back in the ball game. Twin sets either side. Glass on a long count. Play action. Glass is going to be sacked.
Yeah, there you go.
He's going to be brought down by number 99 for the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee. Fred Austin came up from his defensive line slot and put Akil Glass on his bottom.
That's his home. He's at his hometown, Frank, of Pritchard, Alabama, right around the corner there. He's from Pritchard.
6:07 in the ball game. Alabama A&M 38, Tuskegee 28. Glass calling the signals, the sole quarterback for the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M, and the Bulldogs have not as fortunate with turnovers, but they had their share today too. Here's a play, read option, and he's going to run into traffic, but he finds a way. He scratches his way down to the 22-yard line. Golden Tigers make it difficult. He's going to lose his helmet, number 3 for Alabama A&M. That's going to be Gary Quarles. Third down, 5:23 in the contest. Alabama A&M 28, Tuskegee. Alabama A&M 38, Tuskegee 28. Correction. 3rd and 12. Glass, play action. Glass throws the fade route. It's going to be caught. Bulldogs strike again. Touchdown, Alabama A&M.
That was on our guy, Carl Matthews. He had some good coverage. He's been covering all day. He's been on their number 1 receiver, and that time it was a nice fade route. It was through in a position where nobody else could get it but him. Carl right there. That was a good throw. Great execution by Alabama A&M.
And I'm going to say this. That's why that man will be playing on Sundays, and hopefully he'll be a day 2 draft pick.
44-28 is your score. Bulldogs strike again. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. P.A.T. Being attempted by the Bulldogs. 5 minutes to go in the contest. P.A.T. is up. And it's good. 45-28 is your score. Alabama A&M out front of the Golden Tigers. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Can I get the now bar, please? $1. Have a good one. Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Follow the Black College Sports Network and all of our shows on YouTube. You can find us at MyJBN Online and on all social media at MyBCSN1.
Let's get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your family.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Game, Alabama A&M kicks it off to the Golden Tigers. It's a short kick. Golden Tigers follow it. They cover the ball, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers. They're going to spot it around the 30-yard line.
That was a great job by Jamal Couch, reaching back to grab that ball as the ball bounced past him while the A&M special teams was coming down his throat right there.
Yes, indeed. I mean, I'm really saying some great heads-up play. You definitely got a better ball team, and the kids are growing, they're gelling together. I see the O-line gelling together, and when Lewis Williams, that fumble, I seen Hodges and another offensive line talking to him, trying to get him motivated because he's just a sophomore, and he really disappointed him because he was trying hard. He was giving that second effort, and when he getting down in the dumps, and for your other teammate to reach for you and say, hey, it's all right, we always make mistakes, things always happen like that. That's good. They keep you balanced there, Drew.
Yeah.
Golden Tigers put up 28 points, highest offensive showing this year.
And don't let this 45-28 score fool you. This game is much closer than
Here's
this
Williams.
appears to be.
Lewis evades 2 or 3, throws on the run. Intended receiver for the Golden Tigers.
It's our favorite guy, Jamal Pritchard, today.
Pritchard was the intended receiver for Tuskegee University. And the Golden Tigers have shown a lot of improvement. I don't care what anybody says. I'm very much impressed. The Golden Tigers had more than one opportunity to come back and turn this ball game around, but penalties and turnovers have plagued both teams. But Alabama A&M was able to take their team in the end zone more times than the Golden Tigers. Here's the play. Here's Williams, has a man open. He's going to catch it inside of the down marker. He's going to be
about a half yard
shy of a first down. 4 minutes and 34 seconds, Ken Woodard and A.D. Drew. We've seen a much improved Golden Tiger team today. Offense is moving, going to have to work on those penalties and those turnovers. Got to hold on to the football.
I definitely see a new quarterback out there. I see leadership and understanding. They pushing together.
Ooh, did you get it? It's going to depend on this spot here. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Ken.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. It's going to depend on the spot. It's going to be kind of close.
Looks like he spotted it short because he had to get to the 45-yard line, and they're going to mark him down on the 44, it looks like, fellas.
It's going to be about a yard shy of a first down.
It's definitely 4-down territory right here for Tuskegee.
Gonna have to go for it. Why not? I mean, go for it broke.
There you go. Hey, I like the onside kid. I like the innovator. I like him going into his playbook, keeping them off balance, and making them go deeper in their playbook.
Look, we're going with the belly right here. We don't need to go too deep in the playbook. Go with the Coach Slater's staple, the old belly play right here.
The old belly.
Here's a play. Quarterback Lewis Williams has it 4th and 1. He'll have a chance to Here's the play. He got it. He did get it. First down, Tuskegee.
He got it, lost it, and got it back.
Forward progress will give him the first down. They'll mark it inside of the 45, 46-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go. The Golden Tigers would like to punch it in one more time to just bring that deficit a little closer.
Yes, just to show that they can score in the fourth quarter. Love to see it and finish 60 minutes of football. Go ahead, Drew. My bad.
I was gonna say, I guarantee you, if they score again this time, I was 100% sure we're gonna get that onside kick again.
Absolutely. I grant you that. 45-28 is your score. 3:01 in the contest. Lewis Williams, we've seen. Excuse me. We've seen both of the Williamses today. Excuse me, I need a little water there. 2:49 in the contest. Here's Lewis Williams. Williams drops back, has time, eludes several
lovely
players. It's going to be out of bounds. Williams threw on the run.
50 yards on the run.
Is that by Michael Vick look?
Well, we found out that Coach Slater has two quarterbacks that can work together. He's always had a dual threat quarterback situation. Both of them happen to be named Williams, Lewis. Williams is in now for the Golden Tigers, one left-handed and one right-handed quarterback for the Golden Tigers. 2:38 to go in this ball game. Alabama A&M 45, Tuskegee 28. The score does not dictate the kind of ball we've seen played here by Tuskegee. A very much improved Tuskegee football club today. They'll lick their wounds and get back and get ready for their first must-SIAC game in Tuskegee next week. Alabama A&M throws it. Okay, brother. 2:27 to go in the ball game. 45-28 is your score. 2:21, the Bulldogs and the Golden Tigers. 45-28, guys, is not indicative of the improvements that we've seen on this Tuskegee club today. Improvements don't win a game, but it does build momentum. And we will see an improved team back at home next week in Tuskegee, Alabama.
Building a winner. You get better every day.
Better each week. Here's the play. New quarterback in the ball game, number 2. And he throws long, and it's caught inside. What a play.
You got to love it, man.
Inside of the 18-yard line, and that new quarterback in the ball game.
That's Bryson.
That's Bryson.
Oh, that's Bryson. Okay,
that's
Bryson Williams. Okay.
That's the left. Okay. I like that throw in the
I tell you, that got me off balance there. Bryson Williams.
And Lewis is coming back into the game. Bryson just came in for one play. Probably had to have equipment adjusted or something, but hey, I only get one play, I'm just going to air it out.
He made a statement. He'll get the Golden Tigers in a position to score. We have an injured Bulldog on the field. Let's pause for a commercial message. This is the Tuskegee Digital Network.
It's like a loop machine. Going around town, people trying to get down.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Your ad could be ran here. MyJBN.com/support. MyJBN.com/support for more information.
In the ball game, Golden Tigers knocking at the door. Lewis Williams in the shotgun has two receivers to the left, one to the right. Single back in the backfield on the shotgun.
Watch your back.
It's caught, and it's a touchdown.
Not yet.
Mark it at that. They're going to mark it at the 1.
Oh, I tell you, it's at the 1. That view from here looked good, but not good enough. It's on the 1.
It's on the 1. They put 9. They put 8 in the box, Frank, and they sent every dog they could at him. And that was good release, good quick release to get rid of that ball in a timely manner. And you like that. And then the guy, 88 O'Neal, tight end.
First and goal for the Golden Tigers. Here's the play. It's good. It's good.
There's arms in the air.
No arms in the air yet.
One came in from the left, looked like he had his arms in the air for a touchdown.
He got a cramp, though. He started to raise those arms, but it was not quite in.
Did you just say he got a cramp in his arm?
Yeah, he started to raise.
I just want to make sure I heard you right.
He was starting to raise them, but I guess it wasn't good enough.
I guess an arthritis set in and they showed it.
Those Arthur brothers.
Arthur and Riders, huh?
45-28 is your score. Golden Tigers
They're going to do it anyway.
in the Gulf Coast Challenge have shown a lot of improvement that they have nothing to be ashamed about. The only thing that the Tigers are going to have to work on, Ken and AD, is the penalties and the turnovers and those mental mistakes that made a big factor in this ball game.
Looks like on the replay, fellas, looks like he got in before the knee hit the ground. We'll see what the official ruling is.
Are they going to look at? Are they going to review
I think they're reviewing it. Yes. Let's see what the.
They're going to review the touchdown that I called, but it wasn't quite good enough. But okay.
They moved him short.
It stands. The call stands. It's going to be second and goal for the Tigers.
Second and goal from about a foot out, fellas.
Yeah, here's a big guy in the ball game, Ken. That's Goodlow and Patterson. They're gonna push Williams in. The guy, watch it.
Push in right over Nate the center. Nate Harris the center.
They're gonna push him in.
Doing a great job right there.
There's a play, and it's well, no,
yeah, I got the arms over there.
Touchdown, Golden Tigers. We saw the arms go up. Touchdown, Tuskegee. Golden Tigers move it up. With 51 seconds to go in the contest, they move that margin up. We have a 34-45 ball game.
There you go, Frank. You know, at this point in juncture, you want to make sure you can finish strong and get yourself ready for the next game.
Go back and kick another onside kick. You know,
I think that's definitely coming on this play.
Here's a p.a.t. I think we'll attempt the p.a.t. for the Golden Tigers. It's up and it's good.
Good. There you go. Yep.
Your score, Tuskegee University 35, Alabama A&M 45. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Support the Black College Sports Network so we can continue to provide you coverage. Go to myjbn.com/support and be a part of the Black College Sports Network.
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
I miss all my friends in school.
Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccine.
It's like a loop machine. Going around town, people trying to get down.
We're back live from Lad Peoples Stadium in the port city of Mobile, Alabama. Not in Birmingham yet, but in Mobile.
What's the chances of that onside kick coming again this time?
I think you may see it, guys. Why not?
That's what we need, yeah.
We're going to see. I think it's going to come again. 51 seconds to go. Golden Tigers.
They're expecting no more pass to 35 yards.
It off. And they pooch it. And
who has it?
Look like the Tigers. Let's see who will have it. Yeah, they almost got it. That was a great kick by Husick.
Pooch kick, he got the bounce that he wanted.
But I tell you, he's showing his skills.
Yeah.
Skills, great job.
49 ticks to go from the port city of Mobile, Alabama, as the Golden Tigers have shown improvement in this game. It was no pushover, ladies and gentlemen. The Golden Tigers came with the momentum to play this ball game. Could have very well turned a corner for Tuskegee. Golden Tigers plagued with penalties and turnovers. Alabama A&M, not as many. Just played better ball this afternoon on fundamentals. They'll let the clock run.
2 Ds and we out of here, fellas.
Well, guys, I-65 back to Tuskegee, Alabama won't be so difficult because you know that the Tigers have improved. They've shown some signs of progress. Next week, we go back to Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium in the first of the SIAC must games. We've seen the fierce competition early on with West Alabama, Fort Valley, and Alabama A&M. And I have nothing to be ashamed of for these Golden Tigers because today they showed that they can play and they almost showed us that they can win against strong competition. AD Drew, you looked at the stats early on. The stats were looking good for the Golden Tigers. If you take away the turnovers, the fumbles, and the mistakes, you would have had a brand new ball game.
Yeah, quickly going over the stats, fellas. Tuskegee, 17 first downs. Alabama A&M, 31 first downs. Tuskegee was 37 times for 165 yards. Alabama A&M, 34 times for 143 yards. That comes out to a 4.5 and a 4.2 yards average respective. Passing game, Tuskegee, 16 for 31, 278 yards, no INTs. Very key stat.
Good job, bro.
Alabama A&M, 28 for 40, 416 yards, 2 picks. Alabama A&M, listen to this, fellas. Tuskegee, 443 yards of total offense. That was the output from the Edward Waters game and the West Alabama game put together just about. And for Alabama A&M, they had 559 yards of total offense. A couple other key stats. Tuskegee, let's see. Tuskegee lost 4 fumbles today, fellas. That was the
those were the turnovers, the penalties.
They lost 3. They lost
3 penalties. That made a big difference. We got inside of the red zone a couple times a day and, fumbled the ball and turned the ball over. But, you go back, lick your wounds, talk about your mistakes, talk about the fundamental things that you didn't do as well today, and come back and play well back home next week against Clark Atlanta.
Yeah, speaking of those mistakes, Ken, Tuskegee, 11 penalties, 113 yards. Alabama A&M, 7 penalties, 54 yards. Alabama A&M did not punt the ball at all in this particular game.
Really?
Alabama A&M did not punt the ball. We punted the ball 4 times for just under 37-yard average. One good thing, Coach Slade's commitment to the run is starting to pay off. Tuskegee won the time of possession, 31 minutes, 27 seconds compared to 28 minutes and 33 seconds. And keep third down efficiency. Tuskegee, 8 of 17, respectable on third down. Alabama A&M, 5 of 10. Alabama A&M was 1 of 2 on 4th downs. Tuskegee, 2 of 3 on 4th downs. So we've got we're going the right way heading into SIAC action next week. Open up at home against Clark Atlanta. And the one good thing about coming out of this game, especially against an FCS opponent, we're coming out of this game healthy.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. And I really like the growth that the team's showing, and I like the growth in the leadership. It starts from the top, and you can see it working its way down through to the players. Special teams did a great job. They always try to keep them in the game. That used to with a great couple of kicks, pooch kick, offside kick. you know, those things gonna win some games for you down the road to get you to the championship. When you don't get to practice those, I like Jamal Pritchard came out and showed himself a little bit. He cut up good. Hodges did his steady move on getting up, trying to catch the ball. Made some great plays on third downs. We like that. Avante Patterson, he's always a strong, sturdy running back, north to south kind of runner. Had a nice yard, and they took it away with the fumble. That was a close call, but he established himself, and he can be a breakaway back. He's a breakaway back, and I like that. The D line been doing excellent, and defense 99 Pritchard being at home, that was a great opportunity for him to come home and make some nice plays. Big number 9 playing DN, he was over there cutting up. I like the way on third down efficiency and putting pressure on that quarterback, because Glasser, he can really throw, Frank. That kid can really throw. And we got that heat on him, so he had to let it go sometime in that pocket. And they put them hands on him. You know, but that's a beautiful thing. You know, you get some hats on them. You know, the secondary does what do. You know, the W2s, Woody and Wesley, they great linebackers. They keep leadership. They keep together. I really like the way they working better to hold the team together. Then that secondary had a couple of mixes with Roy Stewart, but overall, most of the time he played good ball. But he's more of an interception kind of guy. Tackling, he'll make it happen, but he's not a tackler. But he's quite better than what he was a couple of years ago, Frank.
I think we're seeing today, guys, and this evening, a well-improved Golden Tiger Football Club. There's still room for a lot of improvement. We saw some bright spots. We saw some special team bright spots today. We saw offensive. The defense have been basically pretty good all year long. They gave up a little, had a few missed assignments. But, you know, each week we get better and better. It's a whole lot better than we played in the first game against Fort Valley State. First conference game next week against Clark Atlanta. We'll be back at home on the Tuskegee Digital Network. And I think we're going to see a well-improved Golden Tiger Football Club as they are back home next week against Clark Atlanta University.
One thing also, Frank, about the crowd, the presence, you know, the Gulf Coast Challenge had a great. The fans stayed to the end of the game. I like the way the game was played the way it should be played. Kept everybody in their seats to the fourth quarter, to the last 3-4 minutes, 2 minutes going in the game, because it still could go either way. And they was just liking the performance of Tuskegee getting better. And I give kudos to the fans for staying in. You know, usually you see them start leaving around fourth quarter, but they stayed here because it was a very action and impacting game, and I really enjoyed the game.
I did also, guys, and I want to thank both of you for an outstanding game today. A.D. Drew, our producer and color guy, along with Ken Woodard. For A.D. Drew and Ken Woodard, final score from the Gulf Coast Challenge in Mobile, Alabama. Alabama A&M 45, Tuskegee 35. We'll see you next week on the Tuskegee Digital Network, and we're back home against Clark Atlanta for the first must SIAC contest.
Football, baby.
I holla.
Yo.
Bounty versus the Old Family Dish Towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Yeah.
What's up? We need all the ladies to hit the dance floor. Where the ladies at? Hey!
Lou, you think they ready?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
She acting like she know me. Oh, she must have heard about the way that I be. I pull her body to me slowly. Yeah, she whispered to me